a lot of people who made millions of dollars, and I know this happened to you. Have you ever been in a room quiet and you've been like, I wonder if the devil supercharged me because my life's so good? Like or you never had a real job, have you? So for me, this
jobs, yeah.
A real job?
Yeah.
Like what?
Subway, office town.
Okay, so you felt
Sanitary.
that. Did you feel the highest level of euphoria where you're famous, rich, have girls, and you go, whoa, I used to be on Subway?
Yeah.
Is this the devil?
I have a video. Well, I mean, I didn't work at Subway.
But did you think it's the devil, ever?
No. I thought it was hard work.
You are... Chat, one in the chat, if your dreams come true, you wouldn't hesitate and think, how the fuck did this happen?
No,
Am I paranoid?
I definitely worked hard.
You're an idiot. You've never asked yourself if you're doing a pact?
It was a lot of struggle. Like to get to where I wanted to be, it was like years and
That's the Muslim. He's not on guard. You need to be on guard. The Bible says be on guard. Don't be like this fucking Buddhist who goes, no, I'm always with God. And check yourself every day. Every time you make a girl cry, you dump her, you break up with her, anything like that, ask yourself, if you can leave a woman crying and don't give a fuck, you don't feel like you're being watched by God, right? I'm telling you, dude, you need to every day wonder if you're walking with the devil. Because let me tell you something, God doesn't grip at you every day. He literally says, come. The devil every morning is gripping at you. That's why your cock is filled with blood and you're hard and horny and ready to cheat on your wife. I'm telling you, bro, you're not on guard enough. And it's because you let go of red pill rage, you dumb cuck.
Fuck you, Zherka. Because he sold his soul to gambling.
Okay, bro.
I'm not selling my soul. And I cannot sell my soul.
Hit the live, goddamn.
I hit the live, man. Chat, type of one if you can hear me. Yeah, Zherka can't do shit himself. He needs someone to tell him what to do. Says, I'm a white tee. You just gonna take that?
I think we all agree that I'm a soldier. I don't want to be a general of setting up. He's Asian. He knows how to set up a fucking DSLR. I'll never figure that shit out. And I can't live with a man. I don't want to ever live.
You live with Mike. You live with the man.
Mike literally sleeps all day. I don't even notice him in the house, right? He's not like you who has chores and like, I gotta go boxing and do gay shit.
Type of G, if you went to the gym today, sparred today, you're calling going to the gym gay. You were the one who told me that your sparring is what you're supposed to do.
Actually, you're the only dude who actually followed my game plan. I'm like, get rich and just fight. And you actually got rich and then just stopped doing content and started boxing.
What do you mean stop doing content? I'm doing content every single day. Best shoes on the internet right now. Even though I'm farming you. Zherka's like, use me, use me. I'm like, that's gay. I'm not going to go, what are you talking about? But you put a camera on him and he goes, just feed him a sensu bean and he's ready. And he's ready. Good stuff. Chat, what did you see? Did you see that after hours yesterday? I don't know if it was Zherka already flaming. He's not flaming shit. W show last night. That was great. That was good stuff. We have a nice stream today. I got some videos I want to react to. Zherka just woke up. It's dark out. It's completely dark out. Finally left the room.
Chat, this is all we do. Our whole content is just fucking backhanded shit, right? Zherka just woke up. You know what he's trying to say? He's saying I'm being boring right now.
I'm not saying you're being boring. Why
did you say Zherka just woke up? Why do they need to know that?
That's not a boring thing. That's calling you a wild boy. You're just sleeping and then they just turn on, the camera goes on you. Then we're going to go to stream. We're going to go to another stream. Then we're going to be out all night. They just say, we need some whores to give us head. And they're going to, like, that's what you do. That's not calling you boring. I'm just saying, like, you're a wild dude. Everybody knows.
What in the chat if you're a Muslim who gets his dick sucked by models?
I want
anyone close to Sneako's level.
What the fuck, man?
No, he hasn't been doing it, and he hasn't been drinking, which is pretty awesome of you.
And he's tried to peer pressure me.
The girls aren't hot enough. When the fucking real models comes, you're gonna cave in. You're gonna fuck them.
I'm not gonna cave.
Wait, didn't you fuck?
Huh? Bro, we just started the stream. I just want to react to some drama videos. I want to go farm some videos that
You're a young man, clips. Bro. Go balls deep.
Absolutely not.
Mashallah, Sneako.
No. Stop. Wait till marriage. Wait till marriage.
Yeah.
At least, like, okay, if we're really gonna be honest about it, at least like a condom has some degree of separation. If you use a condom, you're not exchanging your soul the same way. Okay, you don't get her DNA on you. You don't get all her drama and problems that go transfers through your body. It's less, but I don't want Zherka needs. It's time to. He wanted to say the whole week, but I'm getting myself sucked into more degeneracy.
No, we got a swimming pool in another place. I cannot stay. Plus, Sneako, I'm gonna say it. I don't know if it's just Asian people. You're like 5% Asian, right? I don't know, which is so weird because, Jack, you know what's funny? On camera, that's nothing of what Sneako looks like in person.
What do you mean?
Like, in person, you are a threat. When I'm around girls, they stare at his hazel eyes and he looks like a model. On camera, you don't actually look attractive. In person, Zena and I were talking about this the other day. She's like, yeah, in person, he's literally like those Vogue homosexuals, you know, like they pose on Vogue and shit. And it's so weird because everyone says, Zherka, you're cuter in person and stuff. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, it's like a reverse catfish. But Sneako, look at yourself on camera. See that man? You look nothing like that Mexican Buddhist.
What do I look like on camera?
Mexican Buddhist on camera, and in person, you look like Steph Curry. It's so weird if you see Sneako in person. In person, you actually go, oh, what if I leave my bitch alone with him? She might start laughing too hard at his jokes. But if I do a Discord call with Sneako, my bitch can join the call. Like, it's just fucking Sneako. I'm not even joking. The people who met him in person all agree. They're like, yeah, it's like night and day difference.
What is it? I don't understand. Is it the fisheye lens?
I don't know.
I like the fisheye.
No,
I'm
your
not getting rid of it.
ethnicity looks different in person, bro. You look half black in person and half white, and on camera, you look like a mixture of, let's say, Mexican and Buddhist, but not the good-looking Mexicans. The other ones, the Julios.
The Julios? What, like a gardener?
Yeah.
I look like I mowed the lawn.
Not the more white.
Enrique's a threat. Enrique's a threat name. Julio, you could be fine with. He can go clean your pool, and you don't need to turn on the camera in the patio. You're not afraid of your wife leaving you. You know someone's a threat if they've got a good hairline and are tall. For some reason, these guys, even if they're awkward in parties, they get every bitch. Right? Have you noticed that? The dudes with a good hairline and somewhat tall, they don't have to have muscle. It's game over. They get everything. No, the skinny guy with the smelly t-shirt will just clean up at a party. You don't need to go work out. Working out is for discipline, is to get your mind right and everything.
If you look at studies, bro, holy fuck are skinny dudes fucking everything.
Look at Pete Davidson.
I thought it was the muscular guys, but it's like muscular guys are in a niche territory. Skinny dudes.
Explain the Pete Davidson phenomenon. Why is Pete Davidson smashing all the girls that we want to smash?
I know it's because of his big cock. It has nothing to do with anything else. Basically, in the industry, they can only fuck people on their clout level, right? Kind of like you and me, right? In that industry where they can only fuck people who are in Hollywood, now that's a tiny selection of cocks. If his cock is the biggest, like everyone says, it means all the girls are dropping it in Kylie Jenner's group chat. His big dick, and because they're whores, right? All the women in Hollywood are whores. His big dick is what's making them go, hey, I had a big dick. It's not his looks. It's not.
Wait, but last time on the After Hours, you said that girls don't care about big dicks like that. It's more about the exchange of soul and your presence and everything and the dominating masculinity. Now it matters that much?
No, but because remember, these girls do not marry Pete Davidson, so the big dick still loses. Like, no, you get what I mean? They're not going to sustain him. So they just get fucked because they are whores controlled by invisible impulses.
Okay.
Right?
Are we any better? Someone in the chat says, Zherka, Sneako, lol, haram, Sneako, threesomes are bad, even if one of them is your wifey, but that island girl isn't your wifey. You got to be halal and stop making.
I can make the argument that I can make the argument that Sneako converted more Muslims than actual scholars with his platform, which outweighs them fucking hoes. And I can make that same argument for myself. Every one of you watching in chat, if you spend one day in Sneako's shoes, you wouldn't fuck 2 bitches in a month. You'd fuck 1 million DMs and you know it. Technically, Zherka is more pure than Nick Fuentes. And it's because of my erectile dysfunction. Because look at this. Nick is the purest soul.
Is he
He's
cooking?
a virgin, right? Supposedly is an incel virgin, right? But if Nick bit from the apple and had sex and was more tempted and was around models all day in Zherka's body, I think Nick, he hates women more than me. How many of the women in my phone would Nick fuck? Would he fuck 1 a month, 2 a month like me? Or would he actually go, Zika, like fuck all of them?
Why?
He'd go after the Polish girls and invade Poland. Do you guys really believe if we traded souls, shells, and bodies, that you guys would be more conservative in Sneako's lifestyle than Sneako?
Chad, is he coping or cooking?
Because check this out. I'm telling you this, Sneako's a degenerate, not even 1% as degenerate as Chad who watches porn. You're covered in cum all day. You didn't convert anyone to your faith. You didn't do anything right for anyone. And I hate defending influencers like they're like God tier and stuff like that. I like tradesmen more, to be honest. But Sneako's so much above that disgusting chat, or my disgusting chat, or Nick's disgusting chat. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, when you see articles of Sneako fucking 30 girls a week, if you see his DMs, it's very easily possible. That's when you call him a degenerate. Don't call him a degenerate because he's doing less than every other. You know how many girls Logan Paul fucks? I know Logan Paul. Sneako, do you know how many he fucks a month?
Huh?
You know how many girls Logan Paul fucks a month?
No.
Did you dissociate?
No, someone just said in the chat, whatever. Keep going.
Read it. Read that.
I'm not reading it. Go ahead.
Hey, that guy's mom's a whore if you don't read it.
Who's my mom's a whore?
No, that man's.
He said, I'm not reading it. I can't read it.
Is it that bad?
It says I'm not reading it.
Okay, scroll up.
I'm not, no,
Scroll up. I gotta see it. All right.
But first, many young people see social media stardom as a fast track to fame and fortune.
Oh, it's not about me. It's about. Dude, just tell me it's not about me. What the fuck?
It's not about me. Yeah. And
you're a baiting scum fuck, bro.
What do you mean? Okay, but premarital sex is bad anyway.
Premarital sex is bad, but when you're in a room with your dad or Muslim uncles, all they do is go, "You get any pussy?" That's all they do, bro.
Pull up.
That's all they do. No, I don't want to pull up. I'm tired of juicing your shit. I'm from a Muslim background. Muslim uncles and dads, all they say is, "Do you have a girlfriend, son? Do you have a girlfriend, son?" And I go, "Dad, I fucked a white woman." And he goes, "What the fuck? That's a dirty whore." And I go, "You guys make fun of me during every Eid. I couldn't get $100 on Eid without them saying, 'You got no girlfriend? You got no girlfriend?'" So I'm like, "You guys pressured me, bro. Made fun of me in front of all the aunts and uncles, everyone, the cousins. And then you guys pressured me. You got a girlfriend? You talking to any girls?" When I fuck a white bitch and colonize that fucking hymen, she wasn't a virgin. It was a whore. There's no hymen.
What is he talking about?
When I fucking colonize that white bitch, then my Muslim family goes, "Hey, wait for marriage."
What is he talking about?
You're shaming me into fucking.
He was asleep 10 minutes ago.
Wait. Be honest. I know Muslims hate me here. Did that actually ring a bell with anyone else's family besides mine? Did that feel like...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I gotta know, because I know there's like... Did what I say make sense to anyone?
Nobody understood any of that.
These are not the like... Okay. Because there's two types of like Muslim backgrounds. The ones
they're saying no. I have a lot of Muslims in the chat. They're saying no. They have no idea what you're talking about.
Really? You guys are that conservative? You don't make like your uncles don't make jokes about you bending over a bitch? I'm not saying the whole family. I'm saying like that one uncle that sells drugs. Oh, you have the most boring.
I don't have a boring chat.
These guys might actually be the virgins. They're actually pure.
Or they're just coping in the chat to see how many people are really pure and how many of them just can't get women, and so they go and use the holy book to justify their inceldom. Let's be honest. But I want to watch the videos. Is everything working? W Daily Streamer, bringing the best content consistently on the internet. What are we going straight, chat? Does anybody be counting the days? I'm in here working every single day. How many days straight I've been streaming every single day? When's the last time that you went 25 days straight?
You took 1 month off to be on people's shit, bro.
1 month off and then 1 month grinding every single day. Here, take it. Hey, thank you for the 20, Sneako. This dude is crazy entertaining. Will he be back on FNF tomorrow night? Yes, he will. Terrorism, one-way flight, hilarious. Zherka, just tried it. Your very best to be less Albanian, you hairy ape. Peace.
I don't get it. What did you say?
OL Nazul says, please give this $5 to Zherka so he can buy more drugs. Absolutely not. You guys, the whole drug thing is just it's a marketing tactic. It's not real. He doesn't.
Well, the cocaine is not real, but the Adderall, yes. Believe it or not, I never got it from the doctor. I hate snaking my buddies, but there was a big Twitch leak 2 years ago. I wasn't making much money. I'm not going to say the names, XQC. I'm not going to. There are 30 plus streamers at the top.
I'll do it.
And they don't do it like me. You know how I'm sensitive? 1 pill will destroy me?
Yeah.
They abuse 3 pills. They're like junkies. But for some reason, they just click and play video games like they handle it better.
The top 1,000 Twitch. This is so bad to platform, right?
No, keep going. You're cooking.
No, because what if they think, oh, to be like XQC, I'll take drugs from the doctor. Adderall's like.
No, but you're a comedian.
Yeah.
I talk about it too. I've talked about it all the time. When I was editing crazy like that, when I was making my extremely artistic videos, I was taking Adderall. Like when I first.
The most money you make is on Adderall, yeah.
I mean, the first time I went from 0 to like my first 10 million view video, when I went from
but when they're
no, I was geeking the whole time.
I know, but you and I are different psyches. A lot of those guys in chat, when they're depressed and their receptors downregulate from coming down from Adderall, they actually get suicidal. So I actually don't want kids on Adderall. Like that's like a Masonic programming.
That's why I stopped.
But I'm never gonna lie and say all the money I made. Like when I found out the top 1,000 streamers are all abusing it, not the girls, the boys, and a lot of girls, but. And then I started it, and I did my first like 21-hour stream and $20,000 a month and stuff. I was like, oh shit, you know. And the doctor said I needed it, like that I had a problem.
They said it too. They said the same thing when I was 12. I was taking it from a young age.
But do you believe that you need it? Like you need something?
I don't. I'm dead sober. Zherka insists that when I was really red pill raging on BotTube every day that I was taking Adderall.
Well, hold on. I watched my old tweets a few weeks ago. I never want to look like a phony, so I always apologize retroactively to make myself look way more honest than you, Tate, and everyone. I have to give him his flowers. I had hoes in the house, and he wouldn't drink alcohol. Even when they were pressuring him, they're like, yeah, why don't you have a shot? And everyone caves there. They go, a shot, and she'll suck my dick, she'll shut the fuck up. And to me, that was mind-blowing, because when people are drunk and you're the only sober one, and
it's uncomfortable, it's awkward, you feel creepy.
So I'm not gonna lie, Sneako, 100% how Destiny and I painted him was wrong. Like when I was saying you're probably drinking behind the scenes, that's reaching. Because if you didn't drink with those bitches, I know you have uglier bitches when I'm not around, so you're not drinking with them. Like, dude, there's no way you turned down. We had the chat. He didn't turn it down on a regular night. We were like winning. We had the best night. We were going out with everyone. So he's turning it down on the peak, right? So whatever happened to you, definitely you got better, more pure. I don't remember you ever being much of a drinker though. Like,
no, I was drinking for like the past couple months.
You were sipping. You weren't drinking.
No, I was drinking every single day.
Like milk boys shit?
Yeah, like pretty heavy. Like not heavy, but like one drink.
My nigga,
like
move, bro. Move. My nigga, let me in, bro. Let me in.
You got space. You're in.
Totally gentrify this fucking.
You're in. Yo, thank you for the 20, Mr. Martin.
Yo, chat.
You are a completely funny dude, and I'm a satirical writer. Get out of LA, complete cesspool. Best of luck. Yes, I agree.
I love that. Get out of LA, go to Miami. Yes. You fixed it, bro. You fixed the whole problem.
It's a better cesspool. It's a better cesspool.
Yeah, but chat, here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give Sneako's flowers. I pressured him, and I even bullied him in front of the girls because I'm like, you ain't no Muslim drink. He wouldn't drink. The girls horned up, and I hate platforming this. I haven't fucked like sober in years. Like if I don't have wine, I hate women. Like I can't be in a room giggling with her unless I'm a little, I have something like wine or something. And I'll even avoid fucking if I don't have wine. But he fucked them sober. Did you fuck him?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you just cuddled?
Yeah, nothing happened.
So you cucked me on camera for no reason? You didn't even fuck him?
It was all for optics, yeah.
What'd you guys do in there?
Nothing.
That's why they weren't here in the morning?
Yeah.
Put him in my room so I can fuck him. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't do that.
Anyways, so you impressed me there, but a lot of people told me, well, Sneako didn't fuck those bitches because he has hotter ones. That's a good argument. Let me see your phone if there's models. If he's recently talking to supermodels, then maybe he ditched fucking those girls. Oh, they're calling cap. You did fuck him.
No. Reverend Ralph says, no holiness, no heaven. Reverend 2127, young men, druggies, burned in hell. Jesus wants us to be perfect. Matthew 5:40 and John 5:14. Blah blah blah. Zherka, you was sin a lot, bro.
Yep.
Your base
fuck you, your whore mother, and your Protestant church. Fuck your Protestant church. Wait till we put swords to your throat when the Catholic theocracy comes. You stupid bitch.
I do not endorse any of that. Okay.
Don't let these gay fucking Christians in here. Don't let those gay. We only want straight Christians. This is Rumble, right?
Yes.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Is it?
You know what's crazy?
I apologize.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
The only thing more important than living a pure life in Christianity is living like Zherka.
What are you about to show me?
I'll just get to my email. Okay? I think the only person who'll beat me is Nick. Every single DM I have is someone converting to Christ. A lot of Muslims do. And these are thousands of DMs. If you're not spreading the gospel, you're doing fuck all for the movement. So stay there with your little Bible at home like a fucking homosexual and going, look, I remembered a verse and I'll send a super chat. You've done nothing for this war. Don't ever talk to the cocaine crusader. I'm in the front line, and guess what? When I'm tired and I want to fuck your Protestant mother, you pray for me. I repent, you pray for me as I fuck her. Because let me tell you something, dude. You Protestants who see me getting jumped in the street by his tribe, getting fucking dogs harassed and bullied for your movement. Remember, I come from a Muslim background. I'm doing the job for you, white boy. You little white cuck. You got a white boy who can't fight on the schoolyard.
Okay, Reverend says drunks and drug abusers are closer to faggots than sober Bible thumpers. I said your base, control your emotions, bro. You can convert more people if you holy up. Repent, pervert.
Hold on, chat. If I hold my emotions, would you guys be bored? Be honest. God is watching.
Yeah,
if you lie, all your moms die. Knock on wood. Would you guys be bored if I wasn't like this? You guys want me to talk like Muhammad Ajab? I'm Ali Dawa on this bitch. You know Ali?
Yeah.
He's the energy. I love him. Right? Sister, I love you, but you cut your dick off your trans. He calls trans bitches sister. He's so fucking polite as he's destroyed their soul.
I don't even know how to be
Muhammad Ajab's a homosexual.
Okay. Moving on.
Dude, how are you interrupting energy?
Okay, then keep going. Keep your cooking.
You, Andrew Tate, all of the only person who unleashes me is Myron. Like, Myron be like to Fresh, you let him cook. Sneako's the only one who's got an appointment with a mid bitch.
For 20 minutes straight. Keep going. Keep going.
I want to just talk to your chat.
The degenerate ones or the ones who apply Islam don't wish to be stuck, be better every day like my brother Sneako. That's what I'm talking about.
The only Muslim on earth is Khabib. Okay, the rest of you are addicted to white women porn. If you look at a Muslim's search history, you seen the Muslim.
Yeah.
This is my best friend, bro. He said it best. He said, "Do you know why we only watch white women porn?"
Why?
He said, "Because we feel oppressed by them in the West. So when when a Muslim fucks a white bitch in the West, they feel like they're they feel like they're coming out to slavery or something like that. I guess like a black guy, right? Well, for you, black Muslim, right?"
Okay, kinda. You just called me Asian 5 seconds ago, but
I don't know what you are a fucking Lilo and Stitch experiment.
Says, not being afraid of what you have to say is rare in these times. Bring back free speech. WCGO, W, Cocaine Crusader, W Rumble. There we go.
As long as I'm not lying. One in the chat, as long as I'm not lying, right? So if in the moment I feel like fucking chat's whore mother, as long as I'm not lying, all right? The day you know what I mean? As long as I'm not lying, like you can dislike me. You're not allowed to hate me because I'm being honest. You can dislike me. You can dislike my channel, but you cannot hate me because I'm being honest. You better hate phonies.
Okay, another 20. They love you talking to the chat. I'm a money changer's ass beating. Revelation return Christian. It's time for war, not this alphabet people pandering. Fuck that. It's go time.
Amen.
I think he switched him up from telling you to repent. Did you see that video Abba made on MLD? Apparently got arrested for hitting a woman in a Japan club with the bottle. I hit KO cheerleaders though. What? That's what I want to watch. I know you want to talk to the chat.
No. Intro has to be an hour of this energy. They're paying money to engage with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a fucking YouTube video. Why are you mad at me? Damn. Because you YouTubers pretend you know how to live stream. I'm the live streamer. I made my money live streaming. You're the vlogger. I'm the fucking streamer. You're supposed to talk to them, bro.
I'm banned.
And remember, 1,000 loyal chatters is better than 10,000 vlog chatters. You want to keep this chat engaged. This chat will protect you when you're at war. YouTuber chats don't protect them. Logan and Jake Paul's chat turned on them against Andrew Tate. They said, they like made it, because it's like a kiosk. It's a kiosk in the mall. Logan's YouTube video is a kiosk. You just go watch it, give him money, the views. Live stream means war, like they're your army. You cannot be a YouTuber live. Stop doing the stream to get it over with. Stop it.
I just wanted to watch some current events. Okay, well, what are we battling?
You've never ever had an intro on your stream. You don't talk to make the chat full screen like XQC. Do what XQC does.
What is he? I don't even watch him. I don't know what he does. It's right there. Look at
To be fair, chat, he's the only YouTuber who didn't get 200 views when he went live. He actually brought pace, energy, and became a live streamer.
I've been banned for 7 months now. 7 months banned on YouTube.
What are you talking about? Really?
Yes, I've been banned for 7 months now. You keep calling me a YouTuber.
But here's what I'm saying. Do you have as much experience as the Twitch guys? No, you don't.
No, not at all.
But you're better than most of them. I'd say 90% of them, actually.
Thank you.
But it doesn't mean you're sitting next to a black belt. Like, it's like Aiden Ross and Andrew Tate when they played the chess game.
Yeah.
It was boring. That could have had...
It's funny.
If I was in Andrew Tate's brain, I could have pulled out 9 million clips. They relied on TTS. You're right. So if you have gold together, I'm never going to see you again. I'm about to be famous. If you have gold together, milk it.
Okay,
right?
I guess we could take off the headphones if you want to keep chatting. Brother, check out Rational Believer, his Army of Satan series and many prophets, one message. Mind-blowing prophecies of Muhammad, peace be upon him, on YouTube, okay? Put in the Discord, link in the description. Zherka is giving you gospel, get it? Mr. Martin, you called your mother a whore like 10 minutes ago and now you're sipping for him. Funniest F up yesterday. By the way, Zherka, it's 1360 now, just FYI. He's talking about the crime statistics. Basically, blacks make up 13% of the population and apparently 60% of the violent crime.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not doing this to like cuck out of the white race, right? I'm not a race trader. But to be honest, and I know Nick's gonna kill me for this, and I'm not doing this for brand deals, and I hate black people. I'll just say that. But look at this. I do think that having Christ is more important than whatever genetic studies you can throw at me. Like, there's people like Nick who I critique Nick a lot for this, but never live. I don't want to harm his movement. And I think Abba, the one intelligent point he made is like, Nick, would you rather have a black chick who's a Catholic or a white chick who's an atheist? And he kind of froze on that question. And that's the first time that I always felt Nick is more political than spiritual. And he's not very into esoteric, although he knows it. But I genuinely believe that having Christ changes those statistics more than just being a white guy, where I really believe Nick thinks the pigment makes you like, the warrior gene and stuff. I can believe all that, but I don't think white nations are, prosperous because they're just white DNA. I know there's a lot of studies there, Jared Taylor, American Renaissance. I believe all that. But I do believe it's because they're closest to the cross, the white people. I do believe it.
Okay. I saw the artworks today. Somebody, I think Baked Alaska or one of the Gorpers posted it. Christian artwork does look a lot better than classic Muslim artwork.
Well, that is the dumbest thing you could say because you guys aren't allowed to have depictions.
Well, no, it's not depictions specifically of Muhammad, peace be upon him, just the overall artwork and aesthetic. Like if you look at the Sistine Chapel, for example, Christian artwork is just unmatched.
It doesn't matter because you guys have better music.
You're not even supposed to listen to music.
No. It's not music, it's prayer. The way it's not considered music when you guys do it.
Okay, so whose side are you on now?
Well, I'm from my country.
Careful.
No, in my country, every morning I'd wake up to and then I'd be like, Dad, what is that? And I was like, probably 9 years old. And my dad would be like, oh yeah, they've got the mosques right here and they do this at this time. And I was like, I think I was 10. And then I'm like, Dad, which Albanians go to the mosque? And my dad said, none of them. And then I'm like, what? And he said, yeah, nobody. We just like, here's an Albanian. They go, you ask an Albanian, do you believe in God? He goes, I don't know, maybe. And then you say in front of an Albanian, fuck you, Muslim. They immediately snap into a Muslim and knock you out. They defend a faith they don't even believe. Where Bosnians are a little the same, but it's so weird when you go to my country. It's like they're secular, but they'll defend the culture hard. And maybe for the tradition, because they don't like this gay liberalism, even though things are changing. But it is weird, because I was like, Dad, how are Albanians not Muslim? But when they come foreign places, they like start like defending it. Then I looked at race studies. You stay with your tribe when you go to prison, school, college, anywhere. So the Albanians didn't get along with Mizkif putting a dildo in his ass, white boy Anglos. So the Albanians immediately went to the Muslims. And all my life I chilled with Muslims and just black guys, right? That's why I'm like a half Muslim, half black guy in demeanor and temperament. But deep down in my heart, I always knew there's something about that cross. And then when I got into the firmament, I was frozen on the firmament because the Quran is so geocentric and intelligent about flat Earth. So is the Bible. So is the Egyptian cosmology. So is all of them. So I was frozen for a year, and then I finished 100 books, Freemasonic books, and the people think this part's a meme. I don't, because of Destiny memed it, I guess, because like John can't finish 100 books. And when I finished these books, they brought me to Christ.
I saw you talking about
the evil Masons brought me to Christ.
Right, Epstein made me believe in God too. Well, I saw you talking about the books you read, and then you said a lot of normie stuff like 48 Laws of Power, Catcher in the Rye. You said like Lord of the Flies.
No. I didn't read 48 Laws of Power. I don't read gay mainstream.
You said a lot of normie books.
But no, high school. Lord of the Flies. I didn't read these as adults. I picked high school.
Your chat asked you to name 10 books, and then you said like some pretty...
Well, the significance of Catcher in the Rye is Holden Caulfield goes through...
Is he racist?
No, he just goes through an identity crisis that we all do, where we don't know our purpose in life,
right,
and we think everyone's a phony. I guess I didn't overcome it. The book's kind of powerful, kind of boring, I guess. Lord of the Flies is my favorite book of all time because Nick and I are the only ones in high school who answered the question right. I'm pretty sure Nick would have answered this. The teacher asks you, you're on an island with Chat, Destiny, me, and you guys are stuck stranded on an island, and you find 10 Kalashnikovs.
Right.
What do you do?
I don't know.
No, you found it first. What do? You find 10 guns. Do you give it to me, Destiny, Nick? Everyone gets one gun? Like, how do you...
I'm keeping them.
All for yourself?
Yeah.
That's a fascist.
That's
a fascist. That's Nick. That's me. That's how you do it. That's a statist.
Too.
Yeah, you were never a libertarian.
I was. G for New York, thank you for the 20. W, she belongs to the streets. At first I didn't like Zherka, but now I see this guy's pure comedy. W, thank you again for the 20. And then we got Yo Zherka, the liberals outside of Brain Dead. Thoughts after the FNF podcast though? W Whitler. I'm so tired of debating them. Like I just wanted to talk to get on the show and then have some girls on, like talk a little bit, blah blah blah. But these two feminists just sit there and they repeat everything.
No, my whole Discord is saying, "Why get Sneako in there?" And the other half is like, Sneako's literally Piccolo watching Gohan. Like I'm young Gohan. Go in there.
Time, man.
He was just like this. He's like, "Yeah, go suck up that cloud." And I'm like, "Yo, am I doing this whole fight alone?"
Nah,
he's like,
man,
"Go."
You didn't need me, bro. You were talking over everyone. You needed to have your stream. I don't have any problem being outshined at a show.
My favorite clip.
At one point you turned to me and you're like, "Yo, come on." I'm like, "Bro, you're cooking right now. Let me have."
I did say that twice to him. I'm like, "Jump in, it's your turn," and he's just like, "No."
You had it, bro.
And you hated Pixies.
Yeah, Watson. Thanks for 70. I've done so many streams with them, and all I do is talk. I'm sick of talking to them.
So I'm not gonna lie though, Myron is my favorite influencer in value. So if I wanted my son to learn statistics about masculinity, I would not send my son to. I would never send my son to Andrew Tate, never to Sneako, I would send my son to early Zherka and Myron. And then I would add Donald Trump, Malcolm X, and these kind of icons, because Myron is Zherka if Zherka just obsessed over statistics. Because sometimes people can't tell when I'm trolling or not. So I'm not like the greatest like Myron. Myron doesn't troll. Myron is my favorite red pill in the game. However, I think this is the second biggest potential red pillar. Although now that I lived with him, I know he's kind of lazy, so maybe he's not.
How am I lazy?
Chat, be honest, if you were in Sneako's shoe, would you do more or do whatever he's doing right now? Like, would you be solo Destiny Redditor or would you do more? Like, I talked to Fresh Fit privately. I said, how come Sneako doesn't expand? He has the money, he's got the women, he's got everything. And if you expand, you can even build a family if you expand, like get a whole operation, outsource everything to employees. And they said, we've been telling him to do that for a year. Is that true? They've been actually telling you to like, get a whole studio. You had a couple girls here and you peaked in viewers. Imagine you had a studio with a dude you pay, a girl finder, you pay him $1,000. He finds you high value.
Chat saying more. Bro, the streams have been destroying recently. What are you talking about?
Chad, he thinks my game plan makes it harder when really he'll actually be lazier with my game plan. All that'll happen is his bank account will go down a bit because people will be running around in his house doing studio shit. When I see what Fresh and Fit have, you know what Fresh is so real? At dinner, when we ate dinner, he said to us, why don't you guys start a Fresh and Fit, Sneako Zherka, and just take over? And I'm like, whoa, that guy is the most confident. No influencer ever gives ideas like that. And
I don't know how reliable you'd be. Like,
well, I'm not gonna
schedule. Would you show up on time?
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I would never do it is because it would be me doing 90% of the work.
What are you talking about?
Literally, I did your stream, my stream, and you just took my bitch that I wanted in your room.
No, I did. It was just
yo, chat. Did I not give Mike more than he gave me? Did I not give Sneako more than he gave me? Did I not give Fresh Fit? I will work with people under my conditions. Sneako, I don't know if it's the Asian part, but there's this thing. My twin brother has this too, and my twin brother's the opposite of me. He's not like hardcore. Sneako and my twin brother have this thing about hygiene, like where they gotta keep the house hygienic, and you can't throw a piece of toilet paper on the ground or a towel. These are feminine traits. He started panicking. There's girls coming, John.
No, it's not about girls.
fuck a bitch with a clogged toilet in Mike's house. I put her head in a fucking clogged toilet.
Gross. It's not about girls. I like having a clean apartment.
No, you were ashamed as soon as one of the girls. And
I thought that was
he's just like my brother. No. He was traumatized. One time when he was young, a girl said, "Sneako, you smell," and he was traumatized. No. So when I lit a cigarette in his house, the girls walked in. They're like, "It smells like cigarettes." You know how he reacted? He's like, "That was Zherka. That was Zherka," and he starts spraying for the whores as if they're gonna leave these clout chasing whores. And he starts getting worried that they don't like the smell of the house. Bitch, you don't what? And if
you're a Christian, right?
Absolutely.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then having this trap house at a certain age, you're almost like 30.
So cigarette smoke is what you panic for?
And it's not panicking. I used to live in a trap house. I lived with the rugby team in college, and it was disgusting. It was that partying all the time.
Am I that disgusting? What did I do? What did I do?
You're pretty gross.
What did I do? I put a towel on the ground and you flipped.
Towel on the ground.
I would never live with him.
In the sink, and there was hair all over it, and he just left it clogged, floating with a bunch of Albanian hair.
I thought you like Muslims. Muslims clog the sink shaving. We're hairy, bro.
Gross.
I'm a genetic Muslim and a spiritual Christian.
No, Muslims are clean. Before you go and step into the mosque, you take off your shoes, you wash your ears.
The kid is so stupid. He started having a mental breakdown because the water wouldn't go down in the fucking sink. Because I was just shaving, right?
Gross. I don't want Zherka hair in my bathroom.
He's thinking of calling a plumber, and he's like shook. He's like, I don't know if I have to kick out Zherka before we even did the stream. You know what I did? I just lifted it, and the water went down. And I'm like, bro, you know you can lift. He didn't know how to lift.
It's the fact I'm not putting my
I didn't leave it there. I went to get something and went back in.
Yeah, that's exactly what leaving it there means. He was sitting on the couch tweeting about fucking.
You don't have brothers.
Well, yes, I do.
You didn't grow up with brothers.
Yes,
bro.
I do. I have a younger brother.
He never left a towel on the floor.
Of course, we had booger walls. We used to wipe.
Ew, what the fuck? Yo, check this out.
We were discussing.
He was mad about some water droplets on the floor. There's a 6'5" guy coming out of the shower, and I leave some water droplets on the floor, and he's like, why is the floor not dry? How?
You left the towels all crumbled up on the floor, bro.
Even when the shower any shower I go into, when the water hits me, since I'm like bigger, it bounces off and goes into the floor. It's not covered by curtain.
Do you not know how to use a shower curtain? Put it inside of the tub, dummy. Don't let it.
He takes baths. You take bubble baths.
Fuck no.
I walked into him taking a bubble bath.
Okay, he's capping right now. Thank you for the 20 Mr. Martin. I'm a money changing, ass beating, revolution, return Christian. It's time for war. Not the time for preventing. Blah blah blah. Okay, I think I missed some. I do not give the gun to Destiny. He either suck it or shove it in his ass. Haha. Homosexuality. Okay. Incel donations. Bro, you have a new formula better than FNF blind dates, strong men versus women. This week's streams have been crazy and great viewership. Yeah. See, this is why
I'm not gonna lie, your content was better than Fresh and Fit. The only reason they won is better lighting and stuff like that. But when I rewatched me talk to those girls, dude, that was the most raw. You know what I was saying?
Hey, you're saying
I was like, no, I was saying stuff like Desert Storm pussy. And it was so raw.
5 seconds now. Because not having a whole studio and it's all professional, having that raw feeling where it's just a chat and we're here, we're having a conversation, it's like we're on FaceTime. That's what makes the stream better. That's why Aiden Ross is successful.
I hate when Sneako, Aiden Ross, and all these guys try and tell me what makes the stream better. I'm the expert. I went to Myron. Myron's like, hey, what do you even know how to turn Myron on the balcony with me and Sneako. He's like, what do you need? Do you guys want these? And I said, Myron, we're the experts. But I realized when I said that, he's high level, way higher than Twitch guys for entertainment. Is Sneako at black belt level entertainment? No. Because he's a Muslim. He's not a Christian.
What am I lacking? More degeneracy?
What you're lacking is you space out on topics. You start doing this. I'm serious. You think about your money and stuff.
It's not. Sometimes I get that one chat. I'm just thinking about pivoting and trying to stay focused.
You interrupted Pixie as she was drowning. You saved her like a simp. Like, yeah, I got you. Because you were bored of her. Just fucking. This is what I did. Do you see on the podcast? I took the headphones off so I can't hear the bitch when she speaks, so I don't get a headache. She could have drowned further, but you're like, I'm tired of hearing this bitch talk. If you're tired of it.
Other girls on the panel.
Oh, really? The muted? See, he's convinced.
You know what?
I've done podcasts for so long. He's convinced the muted. He's convinced.
I've been on that show 30 times.
Say it right now. Those mute girls, you're convinced that if Pixie stopped talking, they would have started.
Do you know why?
They would have never started talking.
They went mute in the first place just because they were there. Because their entire existence, feminist, is just to drain male energy and make your life miserable.
You heard us when you said that.
They're walking succubus.
You always heard us when you talk to feminists because you said to Pixie, and I'll never forget it, and I wanted to yell at you, but I didn't want to embarrass you. He said on the podcast, Pixie, this is the only way you get views. So first of all, you're assuming she's successful. She's not. And you said, you said from Drake, you said that, I just watched it. You said from, not unpacking. What's the D word? You said something about not draining. Something draining men. You said a D word.
Draining energy, yeah.
What's the word he used, chat? Someone just watched it. I know you guys can help me.
It's not me implying they're successful.
No. You implied.
The only purpose is to go and argue with men.
No. You said the only way they get views is by taking away from men.
Yes.
That implies that she was effective. Why would you ever platform that? What's the word?
It's not effective. It's just like
detrimental. No.
Emasculating.
No.
Devaluing, demeaning, degrading.
Someone get the clip. We can watch. Just go to the clip. Go to this fucking.
I don't want to watch it. Right. First of all, I'm a huge fan of you. When you are a guest at someone else's house, you follow their rules and treat their properties if they treat it. So if Sneako is neat and clean, so are you. Well, Zherka,
hold on. I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty. He walked in when chat. You ever leave the bathroom for a second, grab another towel, go back in? That's when he walked in on me. He's like, "What's going on here?" He really thinks I would have left the house without wiping up a bit of my fur.
Why did you wake me up at 11 a.m. today? We went to sleep at 6. I needed my sleep. I box every day. I'm tired. I need that REM deep sleep.
Because you are the worst Muslim ever. Every Muslim household I've been to, they give me a car key. They give me a fob. You lock me here. You took the fob. He won't let me leave the house because he thinks I'll lose the key like on some Jewish shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. And dude, I'm literally locked in the house. I can't get a fucking bagel because then I have to wake him up. And I can't even leave the house because he's famous. So it means I'll leave the door unlocked and he'll get raped again. So I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? I'm stuck in the house. I'm literally stuck and I'm looking for the key and he took it right from my bag. Every Muslim house I went to, there's no expiry date. Sneako's like, you gotta leave at this time. Suck my dick, bitch.
You don't even wake up
Muslims,
until I wake up.
Every Muslim household I've been to, I swear to God, they say take my bed. They never give me guest room. They say take my bed because they know I'll say no, I want the guest room. But they want me to be highest level of hospitality. Another thing, they never ever make me feel awkward in the home. Like I grew up around these people. You are very white. You are so white. I just had a cigarette on the balcony. He said, close the balcony window.
And then you come in and smoke the fucking cigarette all over my desk. I said
because that was retaliation on your white homosexuality.
Okay, for smoking cigarettes in someone else's apartment. When you're a guest at someone's home, you follow the rules. You lock the door, you didn't, twice. You leaving towels on the floor.
Is there a rule not smoking in the balcony? Everyone smokes
not inside, and you left the door open. The shit was
Did I ever smoke inside before you yelled at me? I only did that to
open in this, and you're like, and you're talking. You're not even smoking outside. You're standing halfway in. I'm smelling all this dirt and fucking Albanian smoke. It's
another thing. Every fucking time I try to raid your fridge, every cabinet in the fridge is empty. This guy's broke as fuck. I couldn't find a fucking Cheeto. Every Muslim got so much food. I couldn't find one falafel. You fucking empty house, and I can't leave the house. I can't order Uber Eats because there's security down there that won't let me back in. So I'm trapped here waiting to sleep in all day.
Uber Eats will come up. You can order food.
They'll come up all the way here without a fob when I can't do it. Dude, chat, this place is such high security. They called Sneako. They said, Zherka's here. They made Sneako come all the way to the lobby, and he had to bring my wallet so I can give them my ID. Their security is so high, they don't even believe the owner. It's the weirdest fucking building I've ever been into.
Actually, you're like one of the first guys that they've done that to. You probably just creeped out the security. Like, they're like, who's this fucking guy tweaking at 7 a.m.? Let me get an ID.
Why did they ID me? They didn't ID the whore.
Mr. Mark says, sound like you guys are out of the honeymoon phase. Gay donation. Thanks for the 5 Sneako. You got to get woke on flat earth. Okay, well. Bottom line.
No, you won't, because you'll lose Muslim followers if you talk about flat earth. That's what I love about Christians and the white people.
I'll talk about it.
No.
We talk about it all the time. We've talked about it on the stream.
Hey, behind the scenes, every every single YouTuber that's a Muslim with a lot of clout, I've been in Discord calls with these people when we used to be friends 2 years ago. They're all flat earthers. And the ones that aren't, when I press them on private calls, let's say, deny it, they are so afraid to deny it. But on live, they do that Muhammad job. But at least the white Christians, they just admit it. They're like, fuck it, I'm gonna lose followers, I'm gonna lose money, I'm a flat earther. The Muslims hide. They literally hide. And you Muslims hide like cowards. You say the attribute of Allah, infinity, you give it to space, time, and matter, and the heliocentric model. Muslims give Mars rover and all of outer space fake CGI infinite. You give infinity into the matter world when the opposite of matter is spirit. So you take away infinity from your God just to give it to NASA. Whereas Christians and Nick's guys, they literally say nothing in reality is infinite besides Christ. Okay. That's how phony you guys are. Find me one popular Muslim channel that's a flat earther. We got 10 on our side. Find me one honest Muslim. Ali Dawa's a flat earther. He knows every argument. He knows even water level. He knows.
Islam does not say that the earth is flat.
Yes, it does. The top scholar in Saudi literally made the greatest argument. It wasn't even an argument. He said, look at the Coriolis effect. The atmosphere is not turning with the earth, with the motion of the earth. If you look at Michelson-Morley experiments, their motion's never been proven. The top scholar in Saudi, this is nine years ago, is a footage of him, but they scrubbed it off the internet. I can still find it though. Don't worry. Like, don't think it's fake. He said, if the earth was moving around, I could get on one airplane and go towards the rotation of the earth to get somewhere faster versus actually going against the rotation, which really is saying if you're in a helicopter hovering above Mecca, if you hover for a whole rotation of the earth, let's say, or half a rotation, do you land in a different spot or do you land in Mecca? You land in Mecca every single time because the earth is not in motion, and these idiots are going to try and tell you, no, the atmosphere is turning too, which the Coriolis effect and all these idiots, they're pretty much saying you can't get anywhere. If you look at an airplane flight manual, have you ever seen this?
No.
It says, you must fly the plane like the earth is flat and motionless, land it regular, do not assume motion. To land a plane safely, it's a flat earth book, just like a military. I'm telling you, there's so many Muslims in my Discord who are such good flat earthers, they'll never be popular on YouTube because Muslims will never back them up because they're liars.
The Quran is a timeless, multi-layered level book. Blah, blah, blah.
Did you hear what your scholars, what's his student? You call him a student? What's his name?
He says he's a student of Islam.
So I'm a fan of that guy's charisma. I think he's one of the nicest Muslims on YouTube. Like, he's not that disrespectful, except that day. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
He wasn't disrespectful.
I've just had enough, you know, like now that I'm a lot closer to God, I've had enough.
He cooked you and now you think he's disrespectful.
You should put me on a lie detector. I don't feel cooked. Right, I'm uploading it to my YouTube. Ask that Hexer.
Doesn't matter how you feel.
Well,
hold on. What would happen if you're unvaccinated and you have sex with a vaccinated girl? You would get mRNAs in your DNA.
Is that true? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's true.
That's true. Then
you're liberal on that, yeah.
What do you? If you fuck a liberal bitch,
I know you can't sleep with a vaccinated girl.
Is that a meme or?
That's true. Yeah, you're gonna get mRNA. You're gonna get.
Don't do disinfo for your people. That's.
You just went on flat Earth and lied about the Quran for 10 minutes straight. So, yeah, but no, you shouldn't have sex with a vaccinated girl. I heard that from.
Okay, but you're lying. Is this like a conspiracy we have to unpack? Because that's not true. You can fuck a liberal girl. You're not. You're gonna get a rape charge.
That's why you need to get out of LA, bro. Can we get into the videos now?
No. I'm not done. Well, chat, what were we talking about?
You were talking about flat Earth again, and then
wait, one in the chat if you're enjoying this topic.
No, they are.
Because he hates religion. He hates deep talk mix. He needs Nick to walk him. How old are you?
24. You thought I was 29.
You're 24 and still watch Mr. Beast videos.
I don't watch Mr. Beast videos.
How are you not interested in religion?
I am interested in religion. I had so many panels this week on religion.
When Nick and I are on a call, we literally have our people around us say, turn the call off. We talk forever. You hate learning about spirituality. There's something about you that still wants to play Call of Duty, bro.
What? Do you see me even with the gaming console or
Did you grow up with Dragon Ball?
No, I don't like anime.
What did you watch as a kid?
SpongeBob, Family Guy.
That explains your exact psyche.
You don't watch Family Guy?
No.
Get the fuck
Look
out
at the difference from our psyche. I did.
Your humor didn't come from Family Guy? Are you gonna lie right now?
No, it came 100% from Peter Griffin. You're right.
There we go. So,
but the difference from us, our energy, you can tell my first Bible was Dragon Ball, and that's why it's so easy for me to learn about religion, because I see them as characters. You see these characters of prophets as like boring human beings in history class. You're tying it to SpongeBob, maybe. Like, dude, if you tie spirituality to the stuff you loved as a kid, like Dragon Ball and masculine stuff, it gets a lot easier to understand spirituality. Like, my chat cannot go to a church. They need to get it from me. I can't go to a church. They make it boring, right? Anyways.
Okay. Whew. He's cooking. Chad, you want me to keep going? I don't want to stop him. Like, once he gets going. I was still in the thing like 5 seconds ago, or 5 rants ago, when you said that you were rating my whole apartment for food. You took a Red Bull. Like, as soon as you
I just felt bad that you live like me. Like, I live with an empty fridge and cabinet. Like, you're not an adult.
Just call me broke.
You just Uber Eats like me, right?
I eat out. I eat restaurants.
Every YouTuber does this, and remember, in Muslim culture, Uber Eats every day means you're a degenerate loser.
Does it?
Absolutely.
What verse in the Quran does it say that Uber Eats is degenerate?
You'll never see a Muslim family doing Uber Eats every day. That's like a gay white family.
Where's the family you see here? Of course, I want to find some wives. Are they here? No, I'm looking.
You're not looking. You were in Dubai and you didn't even look. You're not looking.
I did look. That's why
you looked on Instagram?
I went on like 3 dates.
Okay, look, all these guys are phony. If you really want, okay, I come from a Muslim family. Why don't I just give you my family's numbers? Here's how we do it in my country. My uncle or my father will just pick the girl for you, and everyone thinks, oh, he won't know your type. Wrong. In an arranged marriage, you get 7 hot chick options. You get to choose still. But you're not adding the family component to choosing your wife, because that means you're on Instagram looking at whores. If he really wanted to get married,
no, I'm not.
He would do it my way. He would call my dad. My dad literally...
I don't have a Muslim family. I have a Catholic family.
You have a million fucking Muslims. Any one of them can do it for you for free. And these guys are rich oilers.
Jack, can you find me a wife?
Chat, be honest. Would you have Sneako in your house, talk to your dad, have tea with him, be friends with him, and then your dad helps Sneako, and your dad would understand. He'd be like, Sneako's in a degenerate society. He would understand. He's rich and he has horror options. You think a Muslim dad would say no? They'd literally say, you giant platform converted to Islam. We love you.
You grew up with the Muslim family.
You don't want a wife.
Family.
Say you don't want a wife, bro. Everyone knows.
What are you talking about?
Because when my dad sent me 7 fucking passports of the girls, right? I said, Dad, they're not as hot as my whores. And my dad's like, yeah, but yours are whores, right? So what did I say to my dad there? I pretty much said, I'm not ready.
What makes me a liar?
When you said I'm looking, chat. That's like, yo, I'll meet you at the park, bro, and you never come.
How do you expect me to look better than how I'm looking right now? Because I'm not on Instagram DMing whores all the day like you think I am. If
you went to a boxing ring and started swinging your dick around, and said, hey, I'm boxing, at least I'm in the ring, we'd be like, what the fuck? Learn the technique. What is the technique to get married? Is it Instagram or is it...
I don't look on Instagram.
So do the family arrangement.
Who?
You have the greatest fucking...
you want me to go...
What's that guy's name I just debated on your shit?
Sheikh Guzman.
You think this guy...
He invited me to San Diego. He said I could find some Nakabi wives.
That guy's not Mohammed Ajab. He's genuine. He actually wants you to get married, bro. He wants... When I exposed you for having a threesome, he actually treated it like a family member. Said, hey, we don't leak people's shit. He didn't know that you leak mine first. But anyways... When he did that, I knew he actually loves you. He's like, oh, this guy's like just... Right? And you know what's funny is that guy is very American style Muslim, like not in a gay way, but he can talk to you. So he's not, you're worried he's going to bring you one fucking bitch off a camel that's ugly. He's going to bring you 7 baddie Kim Kardashians, bro. He's going to give you the God's number of the 7 revelations. He's going to...
Albanian, right?
No, Armenian. Don't give us that whore. We have Dua Lipa, but all right, which I don't like either. But I went to her concert. That's the only
concert. A concert?
No, my dad forced me. He bought 9 tickets for our family.
Thank you for the. I'm sorry, Sneako, for the small donation, but Zherka, you seem like you value views more than friendship. This man hosted you and you shit on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. Like he knows that. Everyone knows that. I said it on Fresh and Fit. I said, I'm not here for you guys. I'm here for views. Remember when Fred... Well, I'm honest. I'm honest.
Yeah, you're honest. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because guys, remember when Myron said, "Oh shit, we're doing the Zio topic or whatever," and he looked at me like, "Do you want to do this?" I'm like, "If we're intelligent, we can do it." And he said, "Zherka, I'm looking at you. Are you going to hold back?" I said, "Myron, of course I'm going to hold back because I'm not here for you. I'm here for the max viewers." And he looked at me like, "Whoa, no!" But I'm telling you guys, I'm at war. And I know I'm not living with him. I know I'm not going to be around him. I know he's going to... Him and I in 3 years are going to be married. We're never going to talk again. Maybe on Discord.
You're going to be married in 3 years?
Do you think my mom will see a 30-plus man single? Do you think I'm going to give that out? My mom will literally cry.
You're going to be monogamous, too.
That's the easy part.
How?
I just did a year with a million options DMing me. Monogamy is so fucking easy when you're not... the problem is you come from an addiction of porn, right? Admit it. I didn't really watch porn, ever.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Did you watch anal?
Yeah. That's what I started on when I was like 14.
I've never...
First time I ever said that on the stream, too. Yeah.
I love honest people like that because that's 99% of people here. I've never... This is going to blow your mind. I've never seen anal porn, man and woman, for more than 2 seconds without clicking out. Because in grade 11, when I first started getting curious and horny and all that, because I was a late bloomer, my twin brother said, hey, he predicted, like prophetic, my twin brother, genius, he said, there's going to be a trend about anal and eating ass, and it's going to lead everyone to very weird places. And so we had a buddy of mine, I'm not going to leak him, one of my best friends in high school, all he watched was anal. And I was like, get away. And he'd watch it, and it was always be on when we were chilling.
I don't even know why that was what I watched.
So one of my best friends in high school would just watch a girl getting fucked anally for years.
That's I did that.
I hit him up recently, right? Like, let's say 5 years ago. I swear to God, I'm not lying. Well, my brother hit him up, but I talked through the WhatsApp group chat. He's gay. So that anal porn actually made him gay. And if you watch...
I switched when I was like 15. I started watching back to regular, but I don't know why I started watching like girls get fucked in the ass. I didn't even know why I'm being honest about this, but yeah.
For most of my porn phase, which was years, I'm not trying to look pure.
Oh, you just said you weren't addicted to porn. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, my friends would watch it every day. Mine was like once a week, which is really hard to do. Like at that age, 19, 20. Yeah, I was still masturbating a lot, but in my mind, I'd be fucking her. I wouldn't actually watch it. And I would never watch vaginal. I would only watch like dick sucking because I felt like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And the first time I ever orgasmed, I think I was 16. I didn't know how to do it. All my friends were talking about it. I felt the highest level of electricity hit me, like Lucifer's lightning. Right. And I've never felt a higher level of shame, and it totally changed my mind. I almost cried. It totally changed my mind on sexuality and made me afraid of like
Someone in the chat, Jordan just said POV porn is the only straight porn. Absolutely not. You know what's funny? I get made fun of a cuck. That's never going to leave. Like people are going to always make those jokes forever. Everybody who watches porn is a cuck. You're getting off on somebody else fucking a girl. That is literal definition of being a cuck. It trains you to
and it's very gay because if you watch a lot of porn and then you start getting women, you start to find yourself not being aroused by a woman because she's not a porn star.
Right.
So maybe she's as hot as one, not the same skill set. Maybe the same skill set, but not as hot. You start to limit your options, which I guess is a more straighter way than what really happens. For most people, that doesn't happen. They just become degenerates and they start doing weird shit. Like, there's straight guys who like rim the outside of their asshole. That's black magic, right? Sodomy. As they have sex, or men who get their ass ate and stuff like that. All of it comes from porn, right? Believe it or not, if porn didn't exist, sex would literally be talked about. Let's say Sneako brought his wife. It wouldn't be a private thing. Sneako brings his wife and like, oh, we had sex. And in this world, they talk about it. In third worlds, it's like more shameful. This is how sex would be talked about, just like in ancient times. Sneako would sit with his wife. He'd be like, Zherka, we finished the sexual ritual at 10 p.m. and it lasted 22 minutes. And I'm for sure positive she's pregnant this time. And then sometimes he'd guess it right. Sex would be talked about as a ritualistic family creation. It would never be, I fucked my wife or this degenerate shit. Just like, and it's like, there's even systems of how to kiss during sex, right? No human on earth has had sex correctly. What Sneako and I have done, same with everyone who's had sex in chat, we rub the genitals with someone else. That is not sex at all. At all. That's why you'll have this moment with a girl that's very intimate and you'll fiend for it. You'll look for it for years and never find it again. And then, oh, maybe you found it. Maybe you can use drugs to emulate it. Sex is made for the wife. And when the wife is a virgin, it sounds like a turnoff, like, virgin, right? Women don't like their toes sucked. They don't like to do nasty shit unless a man teaches them, because they like the man. They want to impress him. They don't want to be abandoned and like not have the caveman to protect them, right? When you have years of sex with your virgin wife, you guys are so synchronized that if you move to get a Red Bull as you're having sex, she positions her ass so well that she doesn't need to grab your cock. It just slides in the pussy. Your bodies are your souls are so in sync, and there's no awkward moments. There's nothing can be awkward in that moment, and the intensity can go higher. Her anxiety is totally gone, and there's zero shame when you leave the bedroom. That's what sex is supposed to be. That you guys go dinner after and feel confident and not like you're covered in cum. No human on earth has had sex correct. And I'll give it to the Muslims. They got a lot more virgins in their land, so there's a lot more of those. And remember, Muslim with one wife, I love you. Like, that's exactly it, right? But
you're going to convert, inshallah.
No, I'm not. Soon. No, look at all the success I've had going hard. And now look at this. Which, by the way, I hate when people say, look at all Zherka's success. He was always Christian, but he went hard 100%. Look at his success. Don't ever see success as a gift from God, because you get a lot more material success from the devil. Remember that. So if you see Kim Kardashian doing rituals and successful, doesn't mean she's with Christ. Okay? You look at peace of mind. Khabib has a high level of peace of mind. He's very close to goodness. Plato talks about goodness being the ultimate form of God, right?
What's that quote, actually? I think from Aristotle or somebody, that says, if you want to destroy society, make all sex public and make sex acts. Basically, like, porn will destroy society immediately. It's psychological warfare.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an attack on the family unit, like everything else. And when you look at it, do you know that Destiny, Sneako, and all these guys who like dabble in conspiracy, or Nick, they all get it wrong about why degeneracy is on the TV. They all say they put sex on TV to make us all have sex a lot and sin. No, that's not what they do. It's in my dog.
It's to destroy your spirit.
Well, if they put it on TV, are you having more sex?
No, actually, people are having way less sex right now.
He's nailing it.
The sex is on a
Yes, keep going.
People are having sex with their screen and their phone instead of having actual intimate human connections. We're making everything robotic.
That's the goal. The elite's goal, it's in my documentary, is not, the ruling class goal is not to get everyone to have a bunch of sex. It's to always have it on the TV. So you're frustrated, chaotic, unhappy, fat and obese. You are literally asking for them to bring you some BLM or some meaning to your life because you don't know why you're so frustrated. Sex.
It's a depopulation tactic.
It's so funny how humans are convinced they're having good sex. When really, my dude, when you're married with one woman, sex only gets better year after year. And why people say, no, you get bored of her and stuff. You get bored because you're on Instagram. You're not meant to see that much pussy in your life. No. It's psychological warfare, and it's fucking illegal. It should be illegal. No human, and that's why I say watching porn is very traumatizing to your mind, because the human male brain isn't meant to see that much straight porn. Straight porn. Do you know how much male asshole you've watched? I've never, when I used to watch porn, I used to skip those parts when they changed the camera angle to the dude piping from the back. I always make sure, because look at this. In the Bible, it says you always have to be on guard. It's not like Buddhist where it's like, just let it in and let it go and meditate and let it fill in. Let me tell you something. Always on guard. That's why I'm so against your movement and I need red pill rage. Red pill rage means you're on guard against demons. Because look, dude, you're not on earth to worship God if you're getting raped by demons. God does not want your worship if you're contaminated by demons. You're supposed to be on guard fighting them. Here's the problem with red pill rage, and Myron was talking about this last night. You can kind of see how he justifies and you justify not being
completely pure by saying that you're fighting against the system by fucking a lot of women. Like he says, fuck 50 women because you have to fight against this stuff. It's the board is against you. And so the response is do the opposite of what they're trying to make you do. Have a bunch of women so that you can have leverage. Like have plenty of, be an abundance of women to go fight against what they're trying to do is to make you addicted to porn. Instead, but the fight could be different. It doesn't have to be go fuck a lot of women. You could just.
All right, I'm just gonna do it. I'm doing a hit piece on you. I don't care.
Do it. What? Say it now.
I'm about to destroy you.
Do it right now.
Oh, this is so mean. This is so evil because it's really just gonna make me look good, and people who follow me already know this. But you, Destiny, everyone, who was Sneako 5 years ago or 10 years ago? Did he get pussy?
5 years ago, yeah.
Stop lying.
No, I was getting more.
Before YouTube?
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Chat.
College,
one in the chat if he was more degenerate after money and fame like every other human.
I was less degenerate after money and fame. That's not true.
Stop.
Let me bring it back early to this conversation.
Bro, this is why people call you a phony.
No.
If you do the Subway thing, I dare you to do the Subway thing where you said you got more pussy as a Subway guy than chilling with Aiden Ross.
Can I explain to you? This goes back to the whole conversation. You were saying, like, why am I so disgusted by how you're treating the bathroom and leaving everything around? When I was in college living with the rugby team and I was going to frat parties every day, smoking and drinking, and I was just in college,
dodge.
And I wasn't making YouTube videos.
You're dodging.
I'm not dodging. That's when I was fully focused all the time. My whole purpose was just to get laid.
But it's still not that abundant when you don't have that status.
I had more access and I was fucking more women before I really started blowing up.
I'm not talking about.
I talk about this all the time.
I'm not doing.
Chat, do I not talk about this?
I'm not talking about a hit piece on Sneako today. What about 2 years ago? Was that guy fucking more than before you were famous? Absolutely.
I've been like famous for like a while.
Okay, here's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think Zherka's the only influencer that went from a fighting on the street, drug dealing, punching people even weaker than me, not just strong guys, anyone, knives to my throat, the most violent human being on earth, around, not a gangster, but with them. I went from all that to this guy, to Mr. Inspires the World. How the fuck can you say I'm away from God and not pure? Do you know how much progress you're seeing on this character? Or do I have to show you old videos of me? Let's go to you now. You went from squeaky clean because you had to be, you didn't have clout, to dirtier over time. You're further from God than me.
You didn't watch my old... You said that you did a deep dive on my old videos, right? And you like my old content?
And my brother and I had to have you on TV for years. We loved it.
Bro, I was never squeaky clean, and I never tried to put up that image.
I've never said you're a 4chaner. I know that. I hate people who say you changed from left to right. Those guys are snake liars. He was always a 4chaner. But there was a time where you had a black girlfriend who was very BLM, and you would troll her, but you definitely let her bring in the audience of Blue Pill.
Yeah.
And you did take money from Blue Pill.
Yeah.
And you did enjoy it for a year.
Yeah. All true. And a lot of liberals like me because like, oh, look, a dark-skinned black woman, blah, blah, blah.
No, I genuinely think at that time, you thought maybe there was more nuance to the conversation. Then some trauma happened to you during the MAGA.
COVID.
You must have had argument or something happened to you with a girl or a job that made you go full red pill. And then
breaking up with her. Like
that girl?
Yeah.
No, that girl's years ago. What are you lying? Liar. That girl's years ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, COVID really made me like realize all the brainwashing made me look into.
No, I think you had another liberal after that. I'm just guessing. You must have had more.
A couple.
You had enough of these liberal bitches, and you're like full red, right?
Yeah.
And you went full red, but you didn't go full-time hours until you saw the Tate formula, and then you're like, oh, look at this. I align with this. But the point I'm trying to make is, when we look at progress, right? I like where Sneako is, but I'm never comparing Sneako to the dude who came out of prison. That guy, who's someone who came out of prison and became a Muslim?
Malcolm X.
Or someone, I love him too much to talk about him right now. Someone else.
Who came out of prison, became a Muslim?
Someone recent.
Tate?
I think he converted before.
Yeah, he converted before. I don't know.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is, if some dude comes out of prison and totally changes his life around, 180, there for his kids, doing everything right, and on the weekend I see him fuck the pretty neighbor, I swear to God, I say that guy's still on the right.
Mike Tyson.
Whatever, I don't want to get jumped by him, but here's what I'm trying to say. If I see someone change their life out of prison, let's say they became a Muslim and I'm a Muslim, right? For the hypothetical, let's say I'm going to hell with you guys. So now look at this. If I see someone change their life around, go back into their kid's life, help the community, become a success story, inspire all these people, everything correct, be around his family, the most important, but I catch him at 1 a.m. getting his dick sucked at a park by the sexy milfy neighbor who's single, and then he repents, he goes to his wife and he goes, Zherka, I fucked up, and then he's like, fuck, I'll just have a beer with you, Zherka, I know I'm a Muslim, I'm just gonna have a beer, I fucked up. I swear to God, I wouldn't do what you disgusting rat-like chat, I would never say to that guy, you're falling off. I would say, with this amount of progress, my dude, you'll always get back on the horse. Look what you did with your life. You are such disgusting people for trying to take purity away from the most impure. The most progress is this character. That's why people say Zherka's not an influencer. He'll actually fucking knock out Logan Paul on the street. Like, I'll fight anyone. Because of the progress I've made, I am much more pure than your disgusting porn addicted chat. And right now you're catching up because you didn't have drinks or fuck those bitches. Maybe you did, but since I didn't see them in the morning, maybe you didn't. What I'm trying to say is, and I am never saying this again, I'm only giving it for your stream because I hate apologists, right? Or sin apologists. What I'm trying to say is, every Muslim is obsessed with porn and obsessed with going to clubs on the low. They're such horny people. They're just like the Chinese.
Understandable. Isn't it better to do it in private though? So here's the argument, and I disagree with you, but I'm not denying it completely. There's a lot of people, you see like a lot of Hasidic Jews, for example, in the strip club. Isn't it better to shame it publicly and to not promote certain degeneracy and then to do it privately and secret? Because from what I understand in Muslim culture, even if you do degenerate things like drink or if you sleep around with women, if you do it in closed doors, that's why they all go to boats and the yacht, because they're not involved, they're not spreading it to society.
Yeah, Muslims are filled
from children.
You're right. Muslims are filled with shame. You're right.
Which is that a bad thing? Like,
yeah, no, they're correct. If I was
shame is good.
No, if I was a CNN broadcaster, I wouldn't broadcast Zherka with a model, but if I'm just Zherka's little social media channel, that's just my lifestyle. I'm not ever gonna be a disgusting Sneako Muslim chatter and be caught on camera, TMZ taking a picture of me with a girl with a fat ass in public and look like a phony like you and every Muslim. I'd rather platform it on my Twitter and say, go roast me, bitch. I'll never be in the shadows like you cowards. Honesty is the only thing that gives me peace of mind, bro. You think women do? Money do?
Good or bad?
Shame is the reason people get black belts. You know, the most insecure fighter will be Khabib and Floyd Mayweather. Like, they have the perfect jab. Let's say Floyd has the perfect jab. He's still insecure about it. He still levels up the jab. Shame is great. If I'm broadcasting on CNN, I wouldn't put degeneracy. But if I'm uploading a Facebook picture of me and a model, like I'm just chilling with her and with, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's just my private account, right? Do you really want me to be caught with that model and pretending I'm a good Christian on Facebook? Hey guys, I didn't fuck the model, and someone catches me and takes a picture of me. Do you really think I want to live in fear like you Muslims? You people are so sad. You know, you're so sad. Because you want... Sneako, I'm not gonna lie, dude. You're too famous for that lifestyle. Someone's gonna take a picture of you with a whore one day. What if you fuck up? At least I say, hey guys, tonight I'm out with a hoe. Dude, do you think I wanna partner with... Imagine I shook Nick Fuentes' hand. I said, hey man, you're my ally. And then Nick goes, fuck, I gotta worry about Zherka fucking bitches on the low. Like how Milo hides his gayness, right? Imagine having an ally that does shit in the shadows. Do you know how bad I feel? So I go, hey Nick, you know my flaws, right? And he goes, yes. And I know Nick's flaws, right? He's a wrathful little Nazi. I'm kidding. But here's what I'm trying to say, okay? Is it cope? 100%. Sneako and I have the greatest battle ever. Women have closed the fucking gap on cheating. They're cheating as much as men, and they don't even have the horniness of us. We're stuck. Is Sneako and Zherka gonna stop fucking models?
I should.
Your chat can stop fucking models because they've never had the taste. They've fucked the ugly bitch.
Well, so it's like a lot of people watching just will never start. You're assuming that they even have opportunity.
Are you going to stop fucking? Is your wife going to have a 9 out of 10 body like the other girls you fucked? in your past?
Hopefully.
No, not hopefully. Is she gonna have it? Because if you're a good Muslim, she's not gonna be. A good body means you found her on Instagram, bro.
That doesn't have to be true. You can get
the rainbow argument. Unicorn argument. You're gonna get a model pure woman Muslim.
You put her in the gym, man. Maybe fake tits. Something.
Whoa. You're gonna get fake tits of Muslim girl?
Is that haram?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't
well, no. If she's covering up, it's for you.
Yeah, it's just for me.
And by the way, all women should be covered up, especially Christian women. Hey, they should be covering their hair, and if not, cut their hair short.
You
but really,
so bad. You say we're going to hell, but you really want to adopt everything.
Muslims stole that from the Bible, you idiot.
Did they? So why don't Christian girls do it? Why do Christian girls fuck 10 guys and then become born again?
Because Christian nations are being targeted by Freemasonic devils. Right?
Have Christian women ever been? When's the last time that Christian women have been modest like that?
What do you think? There's never been a
genuine question. When's the last time that Christian women have been modest like that culturally?
Right before the Enlightenment went gay, 17. You're losing.
That's a long time.
Well, I mean, like, let's be honest, okay? You guys, of course, are gonna hold on to your faith easier because you're not being attacked by Satan. Right? Like,
actually, no. Islam has been under attack for the past like 20 years. Ever since they lied about 9/11, Islam was under attack.
Islam is promoted. Islam is when a Muslim, Islam is promoted by the YouTube algorithm, not just Speaker's Corner, bro. Let me tell you something. When a Muslim says woman needs to be in the kitchen, nobody bats an eye. When Nick Fuentes says a woman has to be in the kitchen, he gets banned off PayPal.
Because Christianity has compromised the liberal agenda and Islam hasn't. Islam was Messiah for the past 20 years since 9/11. Everybody thought they were terrorists. They thought that they were demeaning towards women. They said that this culturally backwards. The Taliban was like in the news. They made them seem bad. ISIS is terrible. These are all terrorists. That was the Messiah for the longest time in mainstream news. Finally, after 20 years, people are starting to see the light and understand that this is a religion of peace. This religion has not compromised and holds on to traditional values. That's proof that they tried to psyop and ruin the traditional values for 20 years, but Islam stood strong and never compromised, even being called terrorists.
No.
Christianity compromised.
All those Middle Eastern wars was for Israel. Okay? And all those lies about Muslims being terrorists on the news was to fund PNAC, Project New American Century. It's all a fucking evangelical Zio plot. Now look at this. All of that was for Israel. What happens when they sustained the wars, got the wealth, resources, and all the rituals they needed? They stopped and they gave Muslims a way out. They literally gave up on you guys on the media. They gave up. The point is Islam survived the Zionist because they finished.
They survived the Zionist psyop. Christianity did not survive.
They didn't survive. Israel won.
They beat Islam? Why is
Who rules the world?
Okay, in terms of control.
Are you fucking crazy? They're coming after Christians because that's the only threat.
I'm talking about the morality, and I'm talking about the values. Yes, they control the world. Hypothetically, I don't agree.
Which I don't even agree with that. I do believe it's
the Chinese.
No, yeah, well, Jesuit. But.
Why not just destroy the common enemy? Wink, wink. Talking about the Chinese here and have an epic one-on-one crusade war thoughts. I agree, but
well, here's the truth, right? And Nick's gonna hate me. Everyone's gonna hate me. It's not a Jewish agenda when you actually read who's in charge. Do you believe Freemasons control everything? Like this shadow organization, Open Secret Society. Do you believe that? Right?
I believe they have a control, but I don't know if they have ultimate control.
Okay, well, Nick would say that, hold on, we're going to call him, but Nick would say it's like a Jewish plot, Kabbalah and stuff like that. But look at this. When you read the Grand Wizard, the Pope of Freemasonry, Albert Pike, who predicted 3 world wars, and they said he was inspired, he had Luciferian psychic revelations to become a genius, right? Poet. I read all of this stuff. And it's going to be in my documentary, and I hate spoiling this. The goal is to make Christians, Muslims kill each other, and then they're going to get rid of Jews as well. They want a Luciferian utopia. And they don't reject God. They just want it from the angle of Luciferian utopia. Nick doesn't know this. Nobody knows this. At the end of the day, it's not going to be what Adam Green says with the Noahide laws and stuff. When Islam and Christianity are done killing each other, right? They're going to get rid of the Jews too. Because the top are like, they are Albert Pike. They are those guys. The top don't care about faith. They don't care about commandments. They're going to strip everything. That's in my documentary. And if you scroll for like 1 month on my Twitter, you'll see what I posted about that.
Thanks for 20 minutes more. Zherka spitting facts. Think about how the more close to truth you get, Sneako, the cancellation hit, same for Christianity, the truth gets attacked.
When has Mohammed Hijab ever gone on strike? He's promoted on the algorithm because Islam is not a threat to Judaism, to Luciferianism, to the liberal Jesuit order.
Why is the Israel-Palestine conflict been going on for so long if they don't see it as a threat? Palestine's a half Christian. Yeah.
First of all, that's racist, what you just said. That's not a conflict. That's literally a one-sided fucking genocide.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's not a conflict. Israel has total control, and they need to get the fuck out. Number two, every war you talk about is not sustained because the Taliban is doing good. I don't know why Nick said that. It really embarrassed me when he said that. They sustain the war for rituals and resources, right? And zodiac alignments. That's what they do. I'm telling you right now, when you say it's a conflict, they prepared you to say that. It's fake news. There is no conflict. It's pebbles versus bullets. Never say the word conflict. There's Palestinians dying there, children. And you're saying they're in a conflict. They're like in a battle. This is not Conor McGregor versus Khabib, bro. This is fucking, are you crazy?
Free Palestine, yes, I agree.
And here's what I'm trying to say, okay? It's all Antichrist. That's the only agenda.
Yeah, there's some Muslims in the chat agreeing. Thank you for the 5 fripples. He said, I'm Muslim. I 100% agree that Christianity has been under attack since day one. There's a reason why Hollywood is so afraid of Jesus to prevent artists / celebs from saying his name. That's true. Every time you see that on the news,
you could say that about what I love about Muslims is Hollywood would never do a film on Muhammad. You know,
why?
Because Muslims are just masculine. You know, they hold the sword. I love them.
And Christians turn the other cheek. Zherka, serious question for Post Nation. Thanks for the time. When it comes to these highest level Freemasons, are they even human beings? What are they? They're demons. There's no way they're made up of the same thing. Maybe you and Sneako are. I think they are. They're born human, but they're consumed by Satanism, and so they lose their soul. They turn into evil creatures.
If you don't understand the supernatural, like Nick, Sneako, Alex Jones, they don't know how to explain it in a way that makes sense.
Demons.
But like everyone thinks a demon walks in your room and bumps you with its horns, and
that's not what I'm saying.
It's all happens.
Just people consumed by evil.
Right, but again, it sounds very fairy tale the way you're doing it.
Really?
Here's how it happens.
Your thoughts determine your reality. So if you always have evil thoughts, you're going to become an evil person. It's that simple. It's not like you're going to get a horn and you touch.
Chat, it all happens in dream states or wakeful, either the sleepiest state or a wakeful state of a psychic revelation or vision. That's how you make pact with demons. It'll either happen in your dreams, which Islam actually gets it right, that the devil, comes to rape you in your dreams about that. But most of the time, when they're high-level solar conscious beings, where they understand black magic, all that, they can do it in the day. So basically, they go into a non-ordinary state like this. They slip out of consciousness like this. And then they can paint the Mona Lisa, become famous, and they stay in like a dreamlike state. They go, how the fuck did I make $10 million? A lot of people who made millions of dollars, and I know this happened to you. Have you ever been in a room quiet and you've been like, I wonder if the devil supercharged me because my life's so good? Like you never had a real job, have you? So for me, this
jobs, yeah.
A real job?
Yeah.
Like what?
Subway, office town.
Okay, so you felt
Solitary.
that. Did you feel the highest level of euphoria where you're famous, rich, have girls, and you go, whoa, I used to be on Subway?
Yeah.
Is this the devil?
I have a video. I didn't work at Subway.
But did you think it's the devil, ever?
No. I thought it was hard work.
You are... Chat, one in the chat, if your dreams come true, you wouldn't hesitate and think, how the fuck did this happen?
No,
Am I paranoid?
I definitely...
You're an idiot. You've never asked yourself if you're doing a pact?
It was a lot of struggle. Like to get to where I wanted to be, it was like years.
That's the Muslim. He's not on guard. You need to be on guard. The Bible says be on guard. Don't be like this fucking Buddhist who goes, no, I'm always with God. And check yourself every day. Every time you make a girl cry, you dump her, you break up with her, anything like that, ask yourself, if you can leave a woman crying and don't give a fuck, you don't feel like you're being watched by God, right? I'm telling you, dude, you need to every day wonder if you're walking with the devil. Because let me tell you something, God doesn't grip at you every day. He literally says, come. The devil every morning is gripping at you. That's why your cock is filled with blood and you're hard and horny and ready to cheat on your wife. I'm telling you, bro, you're not on guard enough. And it's because you let go of red pill rage, you dumb cuck.
Fuck you, Zherka. Zherka, serious question when it comes
What's
to
the viewer count?
don't worry about it, 8.5. These high,
Holy shit!
blah, 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 we already read this one. At the end of the day, Imam Mahdi and Jesus will come and pray, peace be upon him, together, and Jesus will be behind praying to God him, and real Christians will convert to Islam. Okay, sure. Mr. Martin, Muslims aren't combated by the powers that be, not because they're fearful of backlash, it's because they're not onto the truth. Zherka preaching right now is crazy how Sneako had the N-word video go viral and led him to 100K in a short amount of time. Yeah, it's crazy. Does that mean it's the devil? Absolutely not. It was hard work. And
but how are you so sure? How are you so sure? This is what scares me about YouTubers like Adam Sela who fuck transgender and all those fucking gay Muslims. Bro, how are you so sure you're not being interrupted? There's no way. You're like those gay Christians who go, okay, blessings.
So why would I be interrupted?
What?
Why would I be interrupted?
What does that mean?
That's what you just said.
What do you mean by that?
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Why would it not be hard work? Why would it be the devil?
How old are you?
24.
You said to Zherka right now, 24 years of your success and great life and euphoria and high peaks after Subway. You've never sat in a room and wondered how you got here.
Yeah, it was hard work.
That's pride, bro.
It was a lot of hard work, a lot of failures.
That's so Luciferian.
Even before that video really went viral, I had so many flops. And I remember actually, you know what? I actually spoke to God a lot in that year that it really happened. I said, I don't know if I was directly speaking to God, but I kept saying, I'm going to hit 100,000 subscribers this year. I'm going to hit 100.
Stop.
Let me finish.
Stop.
Let me finish before
when you say something like, I don't know if I was directly speaking to him. What, do you have bad Wi-Fi?
No.
Every thought you have, you're speaking to God, you fucking idiot. Okay. Even when you're an atheist, you stupid fuck.
Okay. Jesus Christ, Zherka.
No, you say some satanic shit,
I didn't believe in God back then, so I don't know if I was speaking directly to God.
Yes, you atheists still believe in God.
Okay, sure. Can I finish the point for 5 seconds? I remember saying this year I'm going to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I was staying at 30,000 the entire year, flop after flop, working extremely hard, constantly studying the algorithm, failure, re-editing, learning an entire program. And then the last day of the year, the video went viral and I went from 30,000 to 100,000 subscribers the last day of the year.
Holy shit. The last day of the year I went viral. That's my first prayer. The last day of the year I was like this.
It was the last day of the year. And I kept saying, like, this year I'm going to get to 100,000 subscribers.
Are you lying that it's the last day of the year?
It was the last day of the year.
Literally when I did my...
2018.
Oh my God, that's my year that I did that. When I was bouncing.
Yeah. It was 2018.
Chad, did I pop on 2019 or 18 on Raj? The January that came after that.
I think it was the end of 2018 going into 2019.
That's mind-blowing. So let me get this straight. Since you've never thought of the devil helping you with your life, which is weird. Like, I thought, we have intrusive thoughts. I guess you overcame this somehow. What about right now? Like, you never feel like, bro, when I'm around whores, I always feel like the devil's
When I'm around whores, yeah.
No, you're not that on guard, bro.
No, when I'm around
I think you're cozy, bro. Which is kind of like, doesn't lead for spiritual development for you.
It was 2019? I'm pretty sure it was 2018 turning into 2019. What the fuck you mean? Okay, sure, this is what they teach in Islam. Near the end of the world, Imam, blah, blah, blah. What do you think will push Sneako off the edge into his final form? Transco. Also, what level of hell will he be in? I think he will be in the level of liars. Okay, thank you. King El Tuki says, Muslims check themselves 5 times a day. True. Plus, look at the attack that happened on Islam during the Qatar World Cup. I didn't see that. All right, can we even...
No, wait. I got one more. Where's your cologne, bro?
I already sprayed it.
Bro, why? You're a millionaire and you still cheat? Every Muslim family I go to, they say, brother, Habibi,
bro, this dude is exhausting.
Habibi. Habibi. You like this, Armani? Yo, they suck your dick with this one.
He's asking, I sprayed him before
He sprays 4 sprays and goes, yo, never touch that shit again, and locks it in the Vatican archives like some fucking Jewish...
I sprayed him with cologne before the stream started, and he's like, there's no girls here. And you remember when he was making fun of me for cleaning the house, saying it was for women? Like, Sneako, maybe you just want to smell good.
Sneako, how are you a Muslim and you don't behave anything like them? How are you going to get along with them?
You see how he didn't even ask to use my cologne? He just went in my room and just took stuff?
Yeah, just look at your
this guy is exhausting.
This is my room now.
Bro,
and yo, check this out, chat.
Go to Mike's party, bro.
Chat, no. Fuck that. I'm having I love talking about religion. I don't want whores. I want to stay here. Yeah, you want whores. That's why you're trying to leave.
You just sprayed cologne for me?
I swear to God,
Bro.
you are not the size of a man. You don't sweat. You always smell good. You're like a woman.
Because I shower.
Because you don't sweat, bro. You're Asian.
Why are you sweating and you're not doing any exercise? I just went to the gym and sweat out and sparred for an hour and a half.
Ask Mohammed Hijab. He's huge. He knows what I'm talking about. He's huge.
It's
Have you met him yet? Mohammed Hijab?
No, I haven't met him. We talked on a stream.
I dare press him on Flat Earth, bro. That's where he lost me.
He's a good guy. He
Chat.
keeps snaking everybody I like.
No, Ali Dawa, I've never talked bad about. That's my favorite guy. Okay.
Read Quran 7:12-20. Jews tried to backstab the prophet, peace be upon him, and got destroyed for that. Watch stuff about the end times prophecies. Put in the Discord. You guys keep telling me to like watch these complicated videos. Put in the Discord. HJ says it looks like Zherka read and studied all those books but Quran. Have you read the Quran?
Yeah, that was my first.
And also, like, let's be honest about why you're really sweaty. Is it because you're a big dude? Like, what's the reason that you're sweating?
I'm 265 pounds.
You're 265.
I think, and because I'm out of shape, but I'm 265 pounds. And I'm super sensitive.
When I was taking Adderall, I was fucking sweating a lot too.
If I take, I think it was with Destiny, I took those 10 milligram Adderalls, and Destiny filmed it. It was on a stream. It was like we had a bunch of viewers. I was like this, yo guys, I think we should donate to charity. And like it really hits, like it's not for me, bro. It's 265. Have you ever met a guy my size that is as light on his toes as me? Like I move like a featherweight.
Do you?
Bah! I don't have crackhead energy.
You walk around like a caveman.
No, this is how Muhammad Hijab and big guys move. Like slow. Have you noticed I'm very crackhead energy? That's why I sweat, chat, because I am inflicted with that.
Sir Hollisworth says all huge guys like myself and Zherka sweat a lot. So you think it's my weight, the fact that I weigh 165 and 6'2"?
I swear you don't have to shower and a girl won't notice. Me, any girlfriend I've ever had, if we do Six Flags, she'd be like, babe, you're drenched. And it's weird. They still suck my dick. You know, I've gotten my dick sucked when it's sweaty more than when it's not. And I get really shy. I go, babe, stop. And I push her. Stop. I just feel like ashamed. And then they still want to do it and shit because it's in the moment.
I actually get extremely sweaty. That's not true.
No, you don't.
I get really sweaty and every like girl I've been with talks about it.
Sneako's a great dude. Like, the one thing that actually is making me think, oh, this is what I was going to say for Sneako. Chat. If Sneako becomes a Muslim YouTuber, let's be honest, he'll be boring and fizzle out. So I said, look, if you want to be a Muslim, I'll help you. Sneako, as he ages, has to make documentaries like he used to, but he has to wear a suit and tie and become the new Malcolm X. That's the trajectory of his adulthood, because he does not really have a vision for adulthood, which scares me. I already know who I'm going to be, right? Your vision was like muddied. I genuinely think.
I want to start making movies on 35.
You're right, but movies, full on movie. Okay, look at that. I genuinely think Sneako eventually has to leave the entertainment a bit and become more of a political operative because it tugs at his soul, like Nick, like me. But do I think it's smart for Nico to do that right now? No. I think he should have the greatest army build through entertainment, right? It's kind of like how Nick became more of a comedian than a politician, so he can build a bigger base. I want you to do that. And I want you to stop thinking Zherka's rambling. I give everyone golden advice. Years later, they go, I should have listened. Hey, John, he said to me, I should have listened to you about eating pussy. I'm telling you, dude, your bread and butter is documentaries. And the beautiful thing is, you can build it with your chat. You can build a documentary as your life. You can talk to them. So I want Sneako to be like a Malcolm X.
Right now, we're at 9K. We're just just going up right now.
Another thing, right?
9K, no women.
Chat, another thing I want for Sneako's life, I genuinely think he should have a girlfriend. And literally it'll help his viewer count
I have
too.
a couple girlfriends.
No. It's not one, you don't care about them. You should have one girlfriend that your chat knows about so they hold you accountable if you cheat.
What about Rumble Wifey?
Who's that?
I had this white girl on once in a while.
I don't like that bitch because I could see when you're fucking her, you're bored. In my head, I just saw it. I have these visions because I know who influencers fuck. So basically, if I see that vision, I know you're gonna cheat. I don't want to put you in a system of cheating. Get a nice fat ass Fatima and have her on stream next to you and make chat love her so much that if you cheat, they all turn on you and your career is over. That'll hold you accountable because your whole identity will be tied to her. Never do business with a woman, but if she's a God-fearing woman that you're actually gonna marry, yeah. And if you're a Muslim, don't put her on camera, but definitely make sure people know you've let go of the whores. Now you don't want to do that because you don't want anyone's dad to like bring you bitches. I know you're so young. You think that an arranged marriage means ugly.
Why are you?
They're hot. When my uncle
Stop yelling about stuff that's not true. I've never said that. I would like to have an arranged marriage. Yes, that'd be great.
Bro, when my uncles brought me girls to, we had, it was on Eid. They brought me girls. Well, it was a party and they introduced me, right? Bro, I couldn't believe how pretty these girls were without makeup. Right, and I was just looking at them like this. Damn, I have to fly back to America in a week, and and I didn't even rizz them up because I'm like, I'm not getting attached, you know, because I don't want to fuck for one night. You know, if I like you, I literally say to any girl that I would start dating, I go, we're gonna be together 6, maybe 8 months, and I'm gonna really be in that pussy, because I don't do this whole 10 bitches. I want one. I want a girlfriend. If you don't have a girlfriend, bro, you're a loser. Let's be honest. And if you don't have a boyfriend, kill yourself, bitch. I'm kidding, but you're a loser.
Huh?
Because look at this. When you have a girlfriend, people say the sex is worse. No, it's not. She actually knows what you like, and it strips away the veil of acting. There's some acting. There's some acting with dating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You and I, not really. We're really upfront. Like Sneako literally turned to a girl and he'd be like, I don't like when you do that. Like, he'll make it awkward just to fix her behavior. He's like, Myron. And sometimes I'll be like, yo, Sneako, I'm a little too horny for you to ruin the mood for her. Let me fuck before you ruin her best friend's mood. So anyways, here's what I'm kidding. But here's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, you'll be better with one girl. And you'll be like, John, why don't you do that? I just did it for a year.
To do with Islam, I still believe in everything in the Quran. I still believe I'm a Muslim, but monogamy in Islam could coincide.
Okay, most Muslims have a girlfriend, don't they? Well, let's just try in the West. I don't want to do that to you.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. But there you go. Like Sheikh Uthman said, most Muslims don't even have multiple.
I think the Sheikh would agree with me here that when you give the absolute answer of no pussy, a lot of times you lose people. I think the Sheikh would agree with me that, hey, watching porn and fucking bitches is way worse than having a girlfriend as a Muslim. Do you agree?
I agree.
I think why would Zherka do a girlfriend for a year? Because I knew if I didn't, I would start becoming like my old self, degenerate. So when I had a girlfriend, I get, oh, there's that pussy attention I need. You know what I mean? When you have a girlfriend, she limits your degeneracy. Now you just have to find someone that you can actually potentially marry, and then you're golden, right? Which you'll never find. The Sheikh will find it for you, right?
When are you gonna find yours? You said that within the next 3 years. When are you turning 30?
Well, my life's a little different. Like, I don't really want to commit to a girl if I'm like not healthy. I don't even know if I'll be on Earth for 10 years, bro.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking that a lot since you've been here. I'm like, do you really want to live long?
Yes. I regret.
Why do you live the lifestyle? Stop regretting. Why don't you go change your lifestyle? Come to the gym with me, eat better.
Well, nothing matters because...
Nothing matters. What an atheist thing to say.
Well, no. I mean, the doctor told me that he said when you put 1,000 milligrams of rat poison and dynamite into your system with 6,000 milligrams of other poison for bodybuilding, plus recreational drugs for a whole cycle and stuff. Like, there's some really dark spots in my body, bro. You know, I did a real...
you're not helping it at all. Like,
well, no,
now, bro, you woke up at 8, like you...
Well, no, I'm saying I'm the healthiest I've ever been, but like, let's not pretend I'm gonna be like living along. Do you think I think
you could turn it around?
No, I doubt it.
Well,
and it wouldn't matter because like I only care about my youthful years of war, right? When I'm an old man and I'm watching younger guy.
What are you talking about? Trump's one of the leaders fighting your war. What is he, almost 80?
Trump never drank, never did drugs, healthy man.
He was doing Adderall all of 2016 on the debate stage. What are you talking about?
He started Adderall at 70.
There you go.
That's the most pure you can be.
Come on, he was doing some coke back in the 80s in New York City. Come on.
No, he came from
at the top of the gold tower with his gold toilet with the models. He wasn't doing some coke. Get out of here.
Dude,
he wasn't drinking. I believe that. Man was 100% doing amphetamines too. And he doesn't work out. He doesn't exercise. You know, he says he doesn't exercise. He's just active all day. He never does anything besides tennis and looks fat doing it.
Well, there's a conspiracy. There's a conspiracy that I'm never going to debate you on the amphetamine thing. He does have that look of Adderall. But some people have said it's because he's taking testosterone, which is kind of like that.
So there you go. Same stuff. You used to do steroids, doing amphetamine. Like,
but I'm saying,
it's healthy. Balance it out. Like, come to the gym with me, eat some better food, have a better get sun, like all the stuff that they talk about on Twitter. You know, you could fix your lifestyle.
Who's got time for that, bro?
You have time for that.
No, What was I doing before we hit live? I was asleep
You were editing.
for like an hour.
Hire an editor, outsource the editing to somebody else that's going to be slightly worse, and then you come to the gym with me and you sweat out all the fucking rat poison and steroids you're taking.
I swear you beat me right now. Because I did, literally 5 minutes ago, I told you to get an editor and all that. I can't argue now.
Finally made Zherka drown. W Sneako's in the chat.
Well, I can make the argument that he has way more money than me, but then people would say, no, with your potential, you could even take out loans. And yeah, I lost. I think I lost this one.
I made Zherka drown. One's in the chat for Sneako.
Hey, that's the difference from me and Nick Fuentes and Destiny and all those guys. Those guys never admit if they lose.
That's true. Thank you for the 10, Sneako. How did your family react to your conversion? They're very happy about it. Thank you for the 10.
No,
Zherka.
they're not.
They are. They are.
What'd they say?
My family's happy that I'm praying. And like even last night before I went on Fresh and Fit, my mom texted me and said, make sure that you represent the Islam community well. Everybody.
Is that because she thinks they're going to stab you? Like my mom?
No, because she actually likes the fact that I'm going to the mosque and stuff like that. And she said, like, don't be degenerate. Like, she didn't like that I had like random girls come into my apartment. She said I should have a studio.
You know, like, my mom said, John, don't do this with the Islamic community. You're going to get stabbed on the street. And
No,
my,
it's like-
my uncle in the group chat said, my uncle in the group chat said, no, be worried. John stabs them. He's like, I'm the psycho. And they're like polite. Because he's like a Muslim. He thinks all Muslims are nice and shit. He thinks they're going to get it from me.
Thanks for the 10, Zherka. How did you feel about Myron tossing your chubby sure thing out from the pod last night?
Tossing what?
Oh, tossing out the girl that wanted to give you head next to you, the stripper. She got kicked out.
I had
of
a
the show. Remember the girl?
on the right side. I don't even care, bro. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I love for memes, but I'm just gonna leak something. When we all went to dinner, Sneako and all of them eating, I just ditched them to go for a walk for 2 hours. Like I ditched Myron, Fresh, everyone. Like, dude, when I'm done working, I'm antisocial. I don't want to be around friends. I don't want to be around women. I don't want my dick sucked. So I ditched them all for 2 hours, and I just.
Where did you go? Like
I just went for a walk, bro, and I prayed, and that's how I live life. And then Sneako, just like Heel Mike and every roommate I've had who begged me to live with them, they talked to me through a door. Yo, come out here, come on. He's begging for me to chill with him, bro. If we're not,
when did that happen? What are you talking about?
why am I here? Because you forced me out here, right?
Because it's time to get up, bro. It's 8 p.m.
Look,
Get out of your room.
If we're not live, I don't want to be anyone's friend. I don't want to be
live now.
I don't want to be Myron's friend. Fresh is yours. When we're live, we can be friends. When we're not live, I want to be alone in my room, and that's it. And I tell girls, look, you suck my dick, get out, leave me alone. I'm antisocial. You guys drain me.
Okay, now you're making me seem needy. Did I ever be like, yo, let's go hang out? Did I do that? Yes or no?
You definitely said come out here like a girlfriend. Like Mike.
It was 5 p.m.
Heel Mike did that to me. Infrared House did that to me. Jackson Hinkle. Every Airbnb I've gotten.
Are you mad about people trying to be friendly with you?
It's gay, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Being friendly is gay?
It's so gay, dude. Like, chill. I swear to God, it's gay. Like, you want to do errands with me. That's what you're trying to do. You want to go to the.
I asked if you wanted to get breakfast.
That's literally what Jill used to do to me. Like, I don't want to, bro. I want to sleep in. You, Haas, every red pill guy wants a boyfriend. They're like, I want to be with the boys so much.
Bro, you just said that you're going to die young and your doctor's talking about your health. Breakfast is healthy for you. I mean, you can debate about that, but having some food and nutrition
No,
will
you
make
shit
better.
on me for, I fasted, what, 18 hours? And you're shitting on me for fasting. He's like, this guy doesn't eat. I've been doing this my whole life, bro. If I'm ever...
Are you fasting or you just have no appetite from all the amphetamines?
Both.
Drown. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you for the 15 Lone Stars. Yo, Zherka, how can you justify premarital sex? Also, Jesus is the truth and the light. Peace upon him.
I don't
just say
justify.
Jesus, peace upon him, is legit. Jesus,
I don't-
is the only legit one. I thought you were smart to keep.
I've never justified premarital. I said, hey, dude,
just do
get
it or
married.
repent.
Yeah, I've never justified it. I've just been transparent with what my sins are. I'm not Mohammed Hijab. I don't hide about my flat earth beliefs because it hurts my dollar, bro. I'm not a phony.
Like, imagine, someone in the chat said it. Like, you're too red pill to have friends. I'm just trying to like, yo, you want some food? You know, like, you want to go eat? You know,
Literally, Mike did this to me on stream. Mike said, John, I was just trying to get Outback with you, and then Jackson, and then Haas, and then I swear the only person I believe will leave me alone if I do content with them is Myron. I swear Myron is the only guy who would be like, fuck this Zherka guy. Like, we just do work. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. As an adult, if you have friends, you're a homosexual. As an adult, you have coworkers. True? As an adult, you have coworkers.
I hang out with Myron a lot. We get food. Sometimes we've even had food without women there.
And you're on your phones?
Sometimes we talk and we look at our phones too, yeah.
What a waste.
I've had food with Fresh too.
That means you have to leave the restaurant when they're done eating. What a waste of a day. Like, dude, you know, when I go out with friends, when I finish my food, I just leave. I go, hey, is any girl gonna suck my dick? No? Okay, I leave. I'm not waiting till everyone finishes their fucking food. I could go be a millionaire and edit some fucking videos. You have way too much time on your hands, bro.
What if we have a conversation that's gonna lead to more money?
You're making the gayest argument of brunch.
That's not gay.
This is a brunch argument.
That's not gay. When you have, like, when I have cigars with people, like when I'm in Dubai, I'm traveling the world and I'm having conversations with high-level people, sometimes they will give you advice. They're going to teach you something that you knew.
That's networking. That's work.
Networking, that's what networking is. Maybe we're going to sit down and I was going to tell you something that you didn't know. I was going to give you a piece of information you've never heard. Maybe I was going to be there with a businessman that could work with you. What are you talking about?
It's not networking if I hang out with Sneako, Fresh, Myron, or Aiden Ross.
That's absolutely what networking is.
No, it's not, because my brand is bigger than your guys in potential. It would be networking if it was Bill Gates. You guys need me more than I need you.
Potential does not have to do with current status and current net worth. There's people that we know that you don't know. This is such a stupid thing to argue. This is why, like, everybody around Arab you've seen and everybody who actually knows you will say this. Zherka has potential, but he's retarded. Zherka's content, but he does not know how to do anything business-wise.
My therapist is my brother, and he said...
The same shit, right?
He literally said, the only reason you don't have $10 million is because you're antisocial on social media. Because, like, but you were a solo player for the longest time. You did it.
I still know how to play the game to some extent. You're like, see, you know what it is? It's like talking to Zherka, and I don't want to say anything that's going to set you up for this. Like Patrice O'Neal, for example. You know Patrice?
I swear I hear this name a lot, but
in my opinion, one of the greatest comedians of all time. He died when he was 41. He had diabetes. He got fat. He never wanted to change his lifestyle, stuff like that. He just accepted that this is the way it is. I don't want anybody to tell me to lose weight. Everybody said, oh, he's the funniest guy ever, but he just never wanted to lose weight. You're like that stand-up comedian that will die young, and then everybody's like, yo, he was just the best. Like, if only he never wanted to play the game, Patrice.
No. I play the game. I played the game on Fresh Fit. I played it on your stream. I'm playing the game. I'm the fucking quarterback compared to you guys. And hold on,
almost didn't even want to work with you because you were like fucking blabbing about having leukemia and like lying about shit like that.
No, they don't want to work with me because I called them bitches for not wanting to work with me.
There you go. So you're not playing the game properly. Patrice, for example, he would go on a movie set and say, you're not funny, you're a phony, you're a fraud, you're a fake, this director sucks, this script sucks, this movie's gay, and nobody would be happy to be around, so he would just lose the deal. He would like burn bridges before they were even established. You're exactly like that.
Okay.
And it's the same thing. He was obese, and you want to wake up at 8 p.m.
The worst analogy, he could destroy me if he said you're like Trump. Because I really think Trump burns bridges.
Trump is 80 years old, still fighting. You just said that you want to die.
No, but Trump burns bridges too. He's got my problem. But now look at this. Look at this. The point I'm trying to make is, yeah, it cuts into my money and clout. But dude, like peace of mind, I don't,
Do you have peace of mind?
When you're not knocking on my door, yeah. I want to be alone. When I'm not making, the reason you content creators all suck is you don't funnel the energy into the stream. You spend it talking to Myron at brunch. And it's like, dude, you know willpower is finite. You have like this much willpower to make a good stream. Don't talk to any, you know, when we sat down with the girls, he started talking about transgender and triggering the girls off camera.
Did I?
Yes. And yo, me and Fresh looked at each other like,
you're just making it up. You're just making it up.
I swear on God.
I didn't say anything about transgenders off camera, did I?
Fresh checked you and said, guys, why aren't you saving it for the stream? And I was like, oh, Sneako actually is he's like,
fuck, bro, GDM was right.
He's that Dragon Ball character that burns energy transforming. Just
save it for the stream.
Yeah.
Don't waste energy on anything. All conversation should be content.
I think those are the best creators, yeah. Like, you can tell I'm 9 million miles ahead of you on the stream because you went to the gym and got tired and did stupid shit. And
I am exhausted. Imam, thanks for the one. Having friends is gay, W Zherka. But there you go. Going to the gym consistently and boxing and all this stuff will give me more longevity and give me more endurance to keep doing it. Yes, you're funnier right now. You're more entertaining on Fresh and Fit. I just let you go. But are you going to have the endurance and the stamina? Can you run the marathon? Can you go for 20, 30 years doing it? Like, yes, like you're more entertaining, everything like that. Read more books for now. But a lot of this game is long term.
Well, I'm not arguing against
streaming. Is like,
no, I'm not arguing against. You're right about all the cardio and the boxing. I'm not arguing that. I think that's number one. All I'm saying is, you and all my red pill friends get a headache talking to a whore on text message before you go live. I don't open a whore's message till I'm done work and I want my dick sucked. You guys spend your time, and a lot of people think, I love my mom to death, but at the second I hear negativity on a call, I go, Mom, you're fucking up my millions. And she goes, oh, fuck. If I fuck up my son's mood, he can't stream correct.
That's what I do. I do.
And so you gotta start hanging up on your mom.
I do the same thing. Like she was like pressing me. I think I had.
I said, Mom, I respect you way too much to get a critique right now, because it's not like a critique from Chad. It's like a knife in my heart.
Yeah.
You know,
your mom will cut deep.
Yeah, and so I say, Mom, cut me after the stream, and she goes, okay, baby, and then she always cuts harder if she has to wait. She like builds up
because there's more ammunition. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I do the same. Instead of like saying it directly, I'll just like mute their messages so that they don't think that they're blocked, but I also don't have to see the notification.
But hold on. I've never in my life hung up calls on my mom until I got in the content game and realized how important it is to be in a good mood.
To be focused, yeah.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like, which is so embarrassing. Imagine hanging up on your mom.
Zherka and Sneako from Puerto Rico, and that blonde bitch from yesterday's stream does not represent our island ideals. Sneako, I know you've been on the island. Tell me, how was your time over here? It was. Puerto Ricans are crazy people. Something about that island mentality, people don't really think they're ever going to leave.
They got the hottest women on earth, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, there's some
every Puerto Rican girl I fucked, or half Puerto Rican or stuff, they squeak like a mouse. It was the hottest moment.
But they're crazy too. Then they're gonna go. Yeah. They're gonna knife you. They're gonna go key your car. It's just. And
you know them then. Okay.
Yeah, they're wild. They're wild. But that makes.
Yo, what's the viewer count? Are we killing it?
At 11K right now, cooking. No reactions.
Yo, no reactions. Let's keep pushing. Did you at your server?
Yeah, it's on my Discord.
Everyone knows we're live? Okay.
I'm live on Twitter, Instagram, everything.
Chat, let's see how far we can go with an intro viewer count and before we go into React.
And then I'm saying, like, we would have a good podcast, even though you're cooking more than me. It's like a good balance. It's a good cop, bad cop.
I'd have to be a neighbor. I can't live with you, bro. I'd be your neighbor.
It's not about living. I don't fucking want you to be here like, leaving towels on the floor. I'm saying we could have a good studio and set it up. Chat, do you type of one if you want?
Well, I don't want to do this. I want to do professional.
Even Fresh and Fit thinks that we would have a good podcast.
But I don't want to do it like, can I give you 40,000 and just do it professionally?
What do you mean?
Like, you want to just do it like where you send a whore to IKEA. I want to do it like Fresh and Fit, like professional.
You want to actually do it, like you would be reliable enough to show up on time? Seriously? Like when the show's ready to go, you're going to be there?
What do you think I did on the Austin show, Scuff Podcast? Ooh. Well, those shows that helped me, right? Dude, wow, you're crazy. And yo, would you go 50-50 on the revenue?
Yeah.
That would be fair.
Well, of course I would. If we're going to start something, it'd be even.
I don't know. If I were you, I would get a bigger cut because your platform's larger.
No, but it wouldn't be the only thing I would still do my individual stream. That doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't even. It's equal.
No, I'd feel evil if I was taking 50 if you're on my stream.
Yeah, but then there would be resentment, and then that would be a problem later on. They'd be like, "Well, I'm taking 60, so I should be doing more work." If you go 50-50, then it's actually 50-50.
I've never in my life been snaked. Like I've been snaked out of money from my friends. I've immediately forgiven them. Slicker took 8,000 from me and he wouldn't give it back.
Why?
And he just scammed 300,000 from the Twitch community, but he told me his Muslim mom was like in trouble and unhealthy. I was like, don't tell me the story, just here at PayPal. And I was broke. I wasn't doing that good. Well, I wasn't broke. I'm lying to look cooler. I definitely wasn't that broke, but like I had it. And then I had to threaten him to get the money back. But the moral of the story is we were friends for like a year after he scammed me. Like I forgot it even happened because my dad's dad, grandfather, Muslim, right? He had this thing where if money ruins a relationship, family, friends, even if you did get scammed, you are lower than the scammer. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's a scammer. But yeah, my dad just taught me, he's like, you immediately forgive that Iraqi boy. And because my dad knew that's my only friend. My only friend was a Muslim on Twitch who was the biggest fucking scammer. The only guy who took me in, right? And no, it's not cocaine, bro. I'll tell you guys when I'm on. I never lie. But anyways, I regret forgiving him because he snaked me again. So I cut him out. Yeah.
What did he snake you for the second time?
I guess reputation, like damaged me a bit.
What did you say? You said you were a crackhead or something?
No. Just like this ruined an opportunity for me, and yeah. But the point I'm trying to make is, chat, a lot of times you're going to get snaked by a buddy out of money. I still think you should make an attempt to cherish the relationship because there's some...
I thought you were all about burning bridges and you just said that friendships were homosexual. And now you're forgiving people for stealing from you?
You agree with me. You don't have friends who are not influencers. You're so phony.
I do.
No, you don't. I've never seen you chill with a plumber. Shut the fuck up, right?
I do, but I don't see him that often because I'm on grind mode. It's difficult to be around those people. A lot of them are back in New York. I left work.
Stop, bro. You YouTubers stay with YouTubers. You live like me, so stop. Okay? And guess what?
That's not true. First off, I'm not a YouTuber. Second, I do have friends that are not streamers. A lot of them.
You never see them, you never call them, and you hang up for if Gideon calls when they're on the phone, you're gonna hang up on them like you do on me. I'm telling you, I get you YouTubers very well, and I'm gonna be honest.
Chad knows what I'm talking about. Cass, I brought him on stream all the time back in New York. But anyway, keep cooking.
Okay, Cass. One.
You want to know their names?
How much? Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone right now. Watch this. This is gonna get embarrassing. Go to Cass right now. Let's see when the last time you texted.
It's been a while.
How long?
It's been probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say years. You're actually,
no.
Oh, you're genuine as fuck. That's fair. That's totally fair.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say. I was really thinking it was gonna be a year, like every other.
2 weeks. Yeah.
What did you guys talk about? Open it up. Show it.
Shit.
It better not be small talk.
Okay, let's see how long ago it was. It was Monday, May 1st. I gave him my new... Okay, it was 3 weeks. I gave him my new number.
What else do you talk about?
Oh,
you're
videos.
tapped in. You guys send videos. Oh, you guys send that?
Yeah, keep up.
Okay. All right.
I could keep up more though. I could keep up with my old friends more, to be honest.
3 weeks is great. Every year.
Good? I thought you were gonna be. I thought you were looking at me like, what the fuck? I thought you were here 3 days.
I've done that. What I did to you on 30 Twitch guys and YouTubers, and they all said years.
Years? Mm-hmm. That's not a friend. That's just
mine was like months.
That's
Mine
a
was
former
bad.
friend. Okay. W shortest man on YouTube, Cassie. See, they even know who he was because he used to be on my stream all the time. I disagree, Zherka. It's not 90 to 10. Sneako brings structure to your rants. No hate, but your solo streams are almost unwatchable, bro. Too schizo. P.S. That bit about Destiny you are about to watch is crazy, bro. Oh yeah, we have that over here, but we're still cooking. We don't need to go to the reactions yet. Mr. Martin says,
I agree.
10 biblical reference. Iron sharpens iron. Do this podcast idea. Y'all will challenge each other. Best potential. Shabania W. What's that? Is that some Albanian shit?
Let's see, but yo, it's actually funny. We have Jezebels on as we go hard on conspiracy and religion. You know, it's almost like it eases the guilt of having whores in this house. You know, like Chad, find me more YouTubers that talk like this.
Dream last night.
What?
Have you ever had a demon approach you in a dream?
Yeah, I got fucked in the ass once.
Yeah, I had. I'm not gonna say exactly, but it was bad, you know. And I think that's the result. My mom told me that I shouldn't bring whores into the house because it's gonna. I've heard Christians always talk about that. If you let that type of energy in your environment, then you start to see demons in your dreams. Like the weird dreams I'm having is a result of having a degenerate life, like degenerates around. Because I never have bad dreams. I usually have great dreams where I'm processing information, where I'm learning more.
Did every thought you have in Freemasonic literature, thought, prayer, and words and writing, spellcasting, right? Because people are like, oh, spellcasting doesn't exist. If you don't, do you believe you can draw a symbol and change the energy of a city?
No.
You don't believe that?
I've never thought about that before. No.
Okay, why don't you draw a swastika right here, and I'm gonna walk in a synagogue. Draw it. Give me a.
I'm not gonna do that.
Why? Okay. Why can't I go in a synagogue like that?
Because you're bringing bad energy into a place that doesn't.
But you don't believe a symbol can spellcast.
I didn't believe it. I just never thought about that before.
So a symbol can spellcast a riot. You know, just like MAGA.
Okay.
So spellcasting exists. Like it can change the mental plane, right? You agree?
Yeah.
You're just saying that.
No, I do.
I'm not going to dunk on you.
I do agree. That makes sense to me. I just haven't thought about it in that way.
So how important are optics? What you wear, your uniform every day?
Extremely important.
So what about your optics for this gay-ass studio? Why isn't it like Fresh Fit? Why are you not trying?
Look at that. Actually, everything in here is completely organized in a specific way. I have my old memories from before I was banned on YouTube. Dave Chappelle saying, kindness is important. Much love.
Bro,
let me finish. I got the Quran right here. I have a Islamic clock right there. I have more Islamic. You see these 3 things over there? Chad, can you see what I'm talking about? These 3, I got this in an Islamic store. I'm not sure exactly.
Well, if you want to do this, get a second camera for the girls so you can keep splicing. You can film
Then
them.
I need a producer at that point.
You can afford that.
Chad, is a studio guy. I like the studio a lot. It's nice. You know.
Chad, that blindfold thing stream he did, I watched some of it. I've never in my life watched more unfiltered content. It looked like it was more unfiltered than the anti-Semites on BitChute. You know BitChute?
Yeah, but you don't get that when it's too professional. Like having your own, like it's more relaxed and you just set it up. That brings the more authenticity.
I love working with him because he can get so many women that'll increase our viewer count because they're not afraid of him. His clips are not that scary. So sometimes like
Scarier, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sometimes they'd be like, is he actually a cokehead? But when it's Sneako, they go, I feel safe. Like Zherka's not gonna punch me.
Why? I don't like that. I don't want to be safe.
I'm telling you, Chad, if I lived in Miami, Sneako and I, twice a week, we'd have like 4 girls here and we do that stream up into 100,000 viewers, and then I unfollow Aiden Ross.
Ladies and 20, the main coach, do you accept bodybuilding fitness for creativity kit? And why are you not accepting my 20 pounds gains free diet? Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, we're adding a fitness professor for the creativity kit.
Okay, show me the viewer count.
We're at 12. Well, it was 12, but now it's 11.
Holy shit, we didn't even do anything.
No, Shauna Frog, thanks for the 10. All other sins are outside the body, but he that sins sexually sins against the body. That wasn't a demon, it was your soul, Dorian Gray. What do you mean? All other sins are outside. That wasn't a demon, it was your soul. Yeah, so maybe my soul is corrupted by letting degenerate energy in my place. This is what actually Tom Conley talked about in Dubai to Myron, saying like bringing all these whores around his home all the time.
Be honest.
It's bringing bad energy around him.
Do you believe when you fuck up and fuck a model, it's worse than how many times they watch porn all day? You're Muslims.
I think porn is worse.
And do you believe, let's see how, if you're good faith, the Muslims in your chat, are they watching porn? Oh, you're drowning.
I think a good amount.
80%?
Not 80. I think, and it depends on how often. Have they watched porn? I think probably 95% have watched porn. This week?
How many times?
What percentage of the Muslims in the chat have watched porn this week? I'm going to say 40%.
And you're saying the rest masturbated in their bed with no porn. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying hopefully most of them didn't masturbate at all, but some of them probably rubbed it out to a memory or something like that.
I wish they could be honest, because if we knew those statistics...
They're not going to be honest in the chat right now. I mean, yeah. Having a podcast would be great, Sneako. We'll gain a YouTube audience again because the channel will be owned by Zherka, basically what Keemstar does. Yeah, that'd be true. People were telling me to watch...
Oh, you need me!
I don't need you.
You literally need me, because then you can come back to YouTube.
Now he wants the 60%.
Yo, what the... I'm going 70, bro. Actually, I'm going to give you kosher. 80%.
Me, I get 80? But I would...
No. I'm wearing the hat.
What the fuck?
I'm wearing the hat.
I wouldn't even
You need me to come back to YouTube. I'm the bridge for you to make $10 million. You need me.
I legally couldn't be an owner on the channel.
I know, but you'd literally have every opportunity a YouTuber still gets. You don't miss YouTube money. You miss network and opportunity.
I kind of have more of a bigger network after getting banned. I think I have more access to people.
No, I think there are
people come up to me every day like, I love your YouTube videos. I'm like even when I was sparring in between rounds, I'm like, yo, I watch your YouTube videos. Well, I'm not on YouTube. I don't have YouTube videos.
No. If you had YouTube still, you'd be on Andrew Schulz this week. You would have bigger. Trust me, dude. Getting banned hurts. Just say it.
It hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think I've been able to pivot pretty well.
Yeah, well, we compared you to Alex Jones, and you somehow did it.
Mr. She, thanks for 20. Make a podcast, have the time slots during the whatever podcast, and take all their money. Congratulations to Zherka for slaying Destiny's Demons, Snow Bunny Apostles. Be careful, I hear they regenerate. Yeah, they're going to be back. They're going to be back. Hold on.
Regenerate? Why are women being retarded to as whores, but Zherka said Zena brought them for your content? That's so... What? Why are the women are being referred to as whores by Zherka if Zena brought them for content? Well, remember,
you know what I mean.
When I say whores,
it's a term of endearment.
Actually, when I say whores, I mean women who would cheat on a man who's suicidal. Would those 3 girls do that?
Yeah.
Would Zherka harm a bitch who tried to cancel him, like my ex? When she was suicidal, she had a knife. She's like, you better date me, I'm gonna cut my throat. And she FaceTimed me and stuff. What did Zherka do? Did I monetize? Did I tell anyone? Zherka disappeared for a month to make sure she got the therapy because I'm not red pill. I'm with God. I'm not going to I know women don't kill themselves. I'm not taking no chances. Another thing, bro, those 3 girls would abandon a guy who's about to kill themselves. That's my whore measurement. If I sense a girl is good enough to where she can save a man's life, I won't call her a whore. That's why I call everyone whores, is because I genuinely believe they're killing people.
Thanks for saying that's not true.
complicit.
Steve will do it. Can't even co-host of Bradley's podcast, unfortunately. I can only be a guest on YouTube.
I'm not gonna lie.
But
I don't want
Rumble would still
to.
go up. We don't need YouTube.
I don't want to.
YouTube.
I don't want to tag Bradley Martin or Steve will do it.
Oh, those are my guys.
Those are victims of success.
Explain. Cook.
There's something about are they successful?
Yeah, very.
Rich.
Rich, yes. They're fucking rich. Steve has one of the top penthouses. Like, he lives across this, like, big penthouse. He has his employees have their own place. He has his own gym. He built his own gym. He just bought a house in Vegas. Rich as fuck. Bradley Martin has a beautiful house, has his own gym. Bro, they're extremely successful.
Is that why when they go on Fresh and Fit, they don't look like me?
Because they don't want to burn their businessmen.
Well, they could be passionate about their business.
Yeah, but they don't hate women the same.
No. Chat, one in the chat, if I'm telling the truth, they aren't as intense as me.
Not at all.
Because I'm starving and they made it.
Even before that, it's just not natural for them. You're just that way.
Steve will do it, used to really go after it.
Yeah, but he's limited, and like he won't go about Freemasons, and like he won't be able.
No, I'm not talking about topics. I'm saying
He won't be able to debate a fact.
They don't want it like I want it. That's what I'm saying. So honestly, starting a podcast with Steve, I love Steve to death. I wouldn't do it. I'd rather have Sneako. I know Steve's bigger, but because you actually have a lot more fire in your stomach than him because he's rich. He's got like millions of dollars. And I like to be around hungry people, which I'm not going to lie. You're less hungry than Mike. Like Mike shits on your hours. He does 12,000 views and shits on your hours.
Thanks for, Kick, so Kick 12K is like 3K on Rumble. Thanks for the 40 Datuli. Seeing Zherka from Raj to Rumble with Sneako was a full circle. Glad you're able to wild out Zherka. Keep it pushing, content going up. Thanks for the big 40. Appreciate that.
Guys, big money for Sneako because I'm not giving him rent.
No.
You're the only person I don't pay when I chill here. And Sneako's such a nice guy. I took $200 in cash from his house and I put it in my bag so I can make a funny clip on Fresh Fit. Like, shut up, bitch, and throw money on her. But I forgot. He sees the money in my bag, right, when it falls out. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? This looks like I robbed him. And this guy's like, I'm giving it back to Sneako. And in the car, he's like, no, keep it. And he's not trying to be cool in front of the girls. Like, he whispered it. He's like, keep the 200. I'm like, what the fuck? If you took 200 from my house, I'd be like, this guy's a thief. And I woke up.
$200. Like.
No, but I woke up in the morning. I'm like, I only have credit cards. I don't have cash, and I can't use this banking system. I'm keeping that. I'll PayPal you. I want the cash.
He's not gonna PayPal me. Have it for the free content for cooking for 2 hours straight. This is the longest intro of all time. What are you showing me?
PayPal yourself.
I don't. It's $200. Man. Okay.
Because all right, they say call Aiden. I want to apologize to Aiden because I feel phony right now.
He's on an E-Day right now. He's busy. Yo,
Aiden,
I did just get robbed.
Aiden,
by a Christian,
listen to me.
By the way.
Aiden,
You did get caught stealing.
Who?
You stole from me and didn't even ask. You just took $200 from my fucking. Bro, he comes in here. He's like, "Where's the food? Where's the money?" And just fucking, "Where's the towels?"
I
and
became
everything.
a Christian, bro. I used to be a polite Muslim, and now I'm like walking in with shoes on. But yo, check this out. I'm gonna apologize to Aiden, and then I'm never working with him again because there's no way. You know why he unfollowed me?
Why?
That joke, I like randomly woke up in the morning or in the middle of the night, and I said something about when I'm at the top followers, I'm gonna marry Aiden's sister. I repeated the joke, and so he's had enough of me repeating that joke. I thought it was funny, and in my head, I'm thinking like, if you look at my 29 years on earth, I've never even talked to a buddy's girlfriend. I've never been around even acquaintance's sister. I've never done something slimy like that. But Aiden is free game for that meme because he meme his own sister? I thought he'd be cool with it. Because he literally like, oh, this is my girl.
I don't think he memed it on.
No, he talks about her OnlyFans and he has the black guy grabbing her on streaming. So I'm thinking like what I did is nothing compared to that. And in my head, I'm thinking if he's mad about that, I'm never working with that kid again because even when I forgive him.
Stop saying that. Chat's right. You're burning bridges in real time for absolutely no reason. Look what his back.
It was a joke. It was a joke,
bro. Mike followed me after that panel, and then he's just like he's so dedicated to this fucking thing. He's trolling on his phone background. No one's gonna see.
Mike Malak apologized to me, followed me on Twitter. We had a long conversation. You want to see the conversation?
Oh, that's great.
And then I just started attacking him again. And
oh my god.
He blocked me. Look
bro.
Look how much he loves me.
Thanks for the 20 Google songs.
Because I thought I was going with the devil, right?
Yeah.
Go read it. Don't read it out loud because I kind of feel bad for him. I'm like calling him and them Satanists and how, yeah.
That wasn't that long of a convo.
Well,
you tweeted some of it. Thanks for the 10 Batumation. What did you mean 10K kick views is 3K and Rumble views? Because they bought their viewers, obviously.
No, they don't. You're thinking of, I'm not going to say the name.
Tell me.
That one streamer who was like totally exposed, but the way you're wording it is the platform's doing it. That's retarded, right?
They're not?
Didn't Rumble just stop?
I don't know if they ever started.
Wait, why are we pissing off our billionaire friends? Let's talk about something else.
What do you mean?
Why are we shitting?
Now you don't want to burn bridges?
The only two people we know that are billionaires and we're shitting on their websites. I love Rumble and I love Kick. You guys should fight for me. Do a Jewish bidding offer for me. Why are we doing that?
I don't know.
Your website sucks.
Yeah, no, I love Kick. I love Kick.
Yeah, come get that crypto.
Aiden is only reacting. Call him. Nah, it's fine. I don't want to go interrupt him. There's 4 videos.
What's the viewer count? I want to see if we're still climbing.
We're at 12.3.
Okay, are we still climbing or did we stagnate?
We're still climbing.
Okay, let's stagnate. When we stagnate, then we'll switch. Like, let's just learn how to fucking stream, bro. Like, nobody taught you.
It's kind of stagnating. Went from 12.3 to 12.2.
Chat, hit the topic, controversial topic. What did Sneako and I talk about that left you in confusion as a Christian, Muslim, or?
Good question.
Yeah.
Surprised. I didn't know you know how to ask questions. Okay, if we call someone, if we add someone right now, it's gonna keep juicing. But how much?
If you call someone, they better be on our energy level. If they suck the energy out of us, we drop 4K. Like, be intelligent, bro.
Aiden said to call. I think you're lying. I don't believe you.
Well, check if he's leaning back and lazy, don't call Aiden. If Aiden said if he's being energetic, call him.
Is that actually your age in the chat? Anyway, so right now, because you're a professional streamer or whatever, if I switch to reactions, is it going to drop?
Definitely not going to drop. However, it's not intelligent when everyone's that cozy, because then they actually think it's a one-time thing. Like the intro of the stream is more important than actually the peak viewership climax.
Why?
Because it's the people who are funding your lifestyle getting the intimate moment with you and not the whores.
What do you think separates regular people from entertainers?
Oof.
Did you always knew that, when you were a bouncer for 5 years, did you know that you were going to go into entertainment?
Yeah, I told everyone I'm going to be famous on YouTube, and everyone in the club, for years. And then when I walked in viral on the homepage of YouTube, everyone's waiting for me to scream, "I'm famous, I'm this," and this is what I did to all my buddies. They're all on their phones yo, Zherka, 500,000 views, and everyone in town's talking about it. And I kept talking about it. I'm gonna do this, and they're all making fun of me. They're like, "When are you gonna go viral?" Super viral. I walk in and they're all smiling, ready, and I go like this.
Told you.
No, this is what I did. "What up, guys?" And I walk away, and all of them are like, "Oh, he went Hollywood. He's not taking us with him." And I went to talk to the bottle girls about something else, and I didn't talk to nobody, and I just left the club. And they're like, "He didn't even bring it up." So they thought I'm just moving to LA, and I'm not bringing anyone with me to become famous, right?
But what do you think separates that? Why are most people not capable of being, or why are most people not entertainers? What separates it?
Fear. If you think about it, what is Sneako's content known for? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude, your documentary could have got you stabbed. Those riots.
Yeah.
Why didn't any other New York YouTuber do that? Fear. So if you look at any jump growth in your business, it's always when you took a risk. Every single time, right? There's a rule on Twitch. You're not allowed to brigade girls with your chat. I said, my channel can't grow. I'm good at this. I'm going to brigade every e-girl, but I'm going to win their soul over. And I'm literally going to get VIP and get them to fall in love with me so they don't mass report me. 200,000 followers in less than a year.
Thank you, Dean, for Truth of the 20. There's nothing more triggering to minds than saying the truth that needs to be said. Fuck how they feel.
To who?
I don't know who he's talking about. It seems like it's
Yo, guys, be more descriptive, because I know your chat is younger, bro. I know.
It's younger than yours?
Absolutely. These are stupid questions.
Hey, chat, you're just going to take that? Yesterday, you thought I was 28 years old, right? I just told you I was 24. Or were you just lying or
No, you talk like you're older. You sound a little more intelligent than Are you a Zoomer?
Yeah, I'm a Zoomer.
You're considered a Zoomer?
Yeah. I think I'm right there, yeah. 1998.
Oh my God, that's the difference for me and you. That's why.
The first time you call me low IQ all the time.
That's why I'm so much more based. I'm not a Zoomer. No wonder you love SpongeBob. Yeah, I love the hash.
Family Guy 2 is my favorite.
The hash slinging slasher, best episode. I know.
We can pivot to reaction now. It's dropping. It started to stagnate.
Holy, look at this pussy. His anxiety spiked.
You said it didn't spike.
By the way, at 1,000 viewers, I made 10 times the money you make on Super Chats. There's no way you have 12,000 viewers and these guys are this cheap. These are not Muslims, bro. I got all my money from Muslims.
It's something about my stream. I don't know what it is.
Bro, that guy threw you $1. Go up.
I know. $1.
That's fucking illegal.
I make fun of him all the time. I have a broke chat for some reason. You see, Fresh and Fit probably made like 3,000 last night from super chats. It's something about the way I stream. People just throw me like $1. React to this video, this 1 hour Illuminati Christian video. Like, bro, you gave me $1.
Do you know that when you put a paywall, like let's say $40 minimum, do you know that they actually get more value? Because the questions are going to be good.
Yeah.
That guy literally has autism and he's sending you $1 saying, do you like SpongeBob? You don't have time for this, bro. Like, learn how to do this, because you're not cucking yourself. You're cucking 12,000 people for one retard.
I didn't even read the chat though. When I see the brokey chats, I just move past him. You see how
go up, read him, read the dollar guy. There he is. There he is.
I donated $1, but I donated 40 times today and 50 times yesterday. LMAO. See, something about okay.
No, I don't like that.
Can I explain it?
I hate that.
Can I explain the problem? Fresh and Fit, they get like thousands of dollars every night for super chats because it's an environment. Its stream is professional.
Wrong. Because Myron says we only read 50 plus.
True, but it's also the dynamic of the setup and everything like that. They see the girls. It seems professional. The fact, and this is the downside of having it low key or just when you're talking to the camera in your room and it's a scuffed setup, is they think that they're talking directly to you. You see how people are donating it like they're talking like they're texting me.
Okay, Sneako.
Based on Fresh and Fit, they're adding to the conversation.
Sneako.
What?
I had 4,000 viewers on Twitch and I made $5,000 a month. I had 1,000 viewers on Twitch, all Muslims, and I made $20,000 a month.
What's the point?
The point is that at a lower viewership, it was more intimate and more valuable for them, right? I would get 5,000 viewers a podcast and they say, we don't want the girls, we just want you alone, Zherka. There's no way you're not going to set up a system to avoid this $1 shit. And people think I'm like
I've been
joking
about the $1 shit for my whole Rumble experience.
Another thing, if you send $100 and the question is stupid, you shouldn't accept that. You should say, fuck off, bro.
I do. They're throwing stripper money at me to say retard shit. Fuck your $1. I'm going to refund all of you. Send your cash up right now. I'm going to send you that $1 back, broke bitch. Can we watch
And he said he sent it 40 times in a row. That's just annoying, bro. That's like, you're like that kid.
Look at him, he's still going.
Yeah, because you're literally the Muslim nephew I have that goes, hey, John. You know that guy? When you babysit?
Yes,
Hey, John. And I go, fuck you, child. And beat the shit out of a child on Rumble.
Worse, though, it's through a screen in the middle of a show. I'm not donating $50 just to call you gay, Zherka. Shut the fuck up right now. Fuck you.
No, if you don't call me gay, 100.
Now, see, look what you did. Now they're just going to donate $1 just to troll.
That's it.
Your job?